In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi guys.
Hey,
How are you?
Hey, wonderful, amazing, great.
Kat, we have not seen you in a few weeks. What's been going on?
I have been, I'm going to turn my camera on in a second. I have been working, and
Yeah.
I have been depressed, and I have been working, and then I have been depressed. And then I had a birthday party, and then I've been depressed. But then I'm
Oh my
back,
God.
and I'm working
Wait
on
a minute. Wait. What?
my birthday, my child's birthday.
Your baby's birthday. Yes.
Yes.
How was
So,
that? I think that's the last time we saw you, wasn't it?
oh my gosh, it was so good. He loved it. He is racing. We raced. We did everything. The party was supposed to be 2 hours. It turned into 4.5 hours. It's fine. It's fine. We we had a great time. The parents were
That means
happy. We
you
had
know how to
happy.
do a party.
I absolutely do. We had fun drinks in the truck. Come home and get your fun drink and put it in your water bottle because it's not really legal for you to bring your own. So I didn't say that out loud. I'm just saying, hey, I'm here to serve. Parents and kids got to be on a little high, just a little bit. So took care of everybody, and that's
So
what
there
you're
was a
supposed to
little
do.
liquor there for the parents.
Absolutely. As there is liquor for the mom right now. Let me get out of here. Okay. Happy hour. Happy hour. I love it. Um,
Well,
so
go ahead.
yeah. I'm sorry. I was just saying, yeah, I've been going through all the emotions. I don't know if all the planets had anything to do with it, but they
Of course it
absolutely have messed with me. I'm not bald, y'all. I have a ponytail. Okay? Okay. Don't judge me.
does. No one's judging you.
I'm judging me. It's okay.
Oh, it looks beautiful out there.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a really
Nice.
good day. So
I really miss Kelly a
you
lot.
should come on back.
No, but I do want to come back for like 3 months or something.
Come on, you can spend a month in Sac if you want.
I could spend a month where?
In Sacramento with me.
No, but it's 6 hours away
From what?
from Tony.
I understand. I'm just saying that's why I said if you're gonna do 3 months, then you do a month here.
Oh,
And then
I
you'll
could do
have
a week. I could do a week.
one, only
Yeah.
one, only get
Yeah,
1 week. Boo. How about a week and a half?
I
Look at
could
me
do
negotiating. Okay.
that if I can get 3 months at a reasonable price.
If
I
you can
was
get
told,
what?
huh?
If you can get what?
A reasonable price
For what?
to live.
Oh, by the time you come out here, I will have my house. So then you can have the bottom floor bedroom.
Okay, because I also was talking to somebody else, and I told them they're gonna purchase a house as well, and I said if I could build one of those prefab studios
Mm-hmm.
in a backyard, I said, would you let me do that? And then I'll just come live there. And they were like, abso-fucking-lutely.
No, no. You
What?
get to come in the house.
No, I know. No, no. It's not comparing. I just want a reasonable place to live. So if I can just build a prefab,
It's not
you know,
necessary. That's not free. If I have a house and the
no,
room is there, you are saving money. And that's all
no,
we
no, no,
need.
no, no, no. It's not comparison. I'm telling you, I had
Yes.
a conversation with somebody else,
Yeah.
and the consideration to build something in their backyard, they were completely open for it. So I was like, getting options now. Now you're telling me when you
Just
get your
come.
house, I can just live in the basement. I'm getting options
It's not
because,
a basement. We don't have basements, girl. You know we ain't got no basements in California.
yeah, I forgot.
Ain't no basements here.
I totally forgot.
You're just on the first floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when it comes up, thank you for
Mhm.
the consideration.
Absolutely. I'll
Because I
see.
need
I'll
to
see you.
figure something out for Sissy Pool.
Yeah. I understand. I understand.
Melissa,
Hey,
Hey,
Melissa.
hey, everybody. I hear you
hey,
talking about no basement. Texas too. Texas don't got no
really?
basement.
Really?
Really? Yeah, yeah. No
Oh,
basement.
wow. I don't understand that. Texas is so old.
I know. Because I have
Wow.
don't have no basement. Mm-mm.
Wow. And Connecticut has a basement, right?
Connecticut has a basement. Yeah.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, yes. Kenneth, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. I am tired. It's been a long, long, long week.
Hey.
It's been a long week. Friday
Mm.
showed up like Monday. I,
It
I didn't know
was.
what happened in between.
It came. It came fast, but the stress level was there as well.
Got it.
But
Got it.
it's all good. That's what comes with being the person in charge, I guess, at work. So you gotta roll with the
Oh,
punches.
Juanita, she says she's been trying to book. I've been booking out, so maybe that's the reason why. But let me hold on a second, sweetie. Stephanie,
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's good to see everybody. And Kat, wait a minute. I saw the shot. You got your necklace on. Are you looking dolled up over there? Did we lose Kat?
I know, but she did have on a pretty necklace.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She did. Oh, this is about to be eventful tonight. We're all on here at one time.
Yeah. So happy. Hold on. Okay, Juanita, I just text you. Let me know. I just text you. Let's say hi to everyone. Hi, Demetra. Hi, Jenny G. Hi, the real Black Swan. Noah, how you doing? Hi, Beauty Me. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Vivian Lynette, hi. Food Creations. Hi, Food Creations. Hi, Creative Soul. Hi, Juanita. The cat. No upset. It does look pretty out in Cali. Yes, it does. Hi, Incognito. Hi, Miss Kimberly. How you doing? Oh, Miss Kimberly. Now I can see the difference. I can see the difference. You lost a lot of weight. No upsets. Full house tonight. Hi, Steven. Hi, Colton. How is everyone doing tonight? So, update me. Kenneth, what you been up to?
Work. That's it. Nothing else. I went out tonight for the first time in a very long time.
Okay.
And it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
But all I was thinking about was my bed.
Oh. So was it a date or was you just
No, I was out with friends for happy hour.
out with friends? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, talking about talking about happy hour, guys. I am making some ashwagandha tea with weed.
What you say?
What?
Yes. Yes.
Well, ma'am, you can't ship that to me.
Huh?
You can't ship it to me.
You can't sip it?
I don't think you can send it.
Wait, what?
I mean, not legally. No, she cannot.
Yeah.
No.
Legally.
Wait, what? You can't sip it?
She said you can't ship it to him.
Oh, weed? You got weed?
Jesus.
Yes, but if you're making it, I'd rather have yours.
No.
Created, I will purchase. I don't want to.
No, it's an ashwagandha. It's an ashwagandha tea bag and crumbs of weed in the tea.
Are you adding your own personal crumbs of weed?
Yes.
Huh.
It's my newest creation in my brain.
Yes. Go off, Miss Tracy.
That's the best.
Stimulate your mind, Craig.
That is the best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use this opportunity to plug. My brother has a whole syrup line. It's called Canaline. It is 1,000 milligrams of THC. So if you do partake all of the time, that's the best thing for you. It's very clean. It's 1,000 milligrams. So believe me, you're going to feel something at the end of the day.
Wait, your brother has a brand?
Yes, my brother has a brand of weed. It's called Canaline. And you can look it up online, but CANNALEAN. It is a syrup. I made the mistake. I'm not going to put all my business in the street. I'm just going to say I lost the whole day because I am not a connoisseur of that. So I did it the wrong way. So I'm just going to advise everyone, if you're going to do it, I feel like anybody who is a lightweight, it is a lifetime supply at this point, because all you need are 2 or 3 drops in a full 8-ounce glass of drink, and you're gonna feel that thing. So
And it's in liquid form, huh?
Yes, buddy.
Wait,
Took me out.
can you spell it again? So
Yes,
it can be in the chat for the people who are interested.
absolutely. It is CANNA.
Wait, somebody else do it because I'm not connected to the chat. Can
Okay,
somebody else
me
type it in?
neither. Somebody,
I'll
I
do
can
it.
get it.
I'll do it. Go ahead.
Okay,
CANNA
CANNALEAN
.com.
.com, yeah, Cannaline.com. It's I'm gonna promote it because it is a black owned business, of course. And at this point I kind of feel like we need to support our own.
In every fashion.
the way these people be playing with our money. So I'm just gonna keep pushing it out there. But when I say, please know what you're doing before you jump up in there, okay? Because if you don't, you're gonna find out real quick. You're gonna find out real quick. Get your life. Yeah.
Shout out to Candeline.
Cannaline.
Right.
And there are different flavors. So there's a strawberry, there's a grape, there's a mango or
A strawberry or strawberry?
no, strawberry, because you're gonna be blurry. You're gonna see blurred.
Oh,
dang.
Blurred vision.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Brother trying to put people on their bake.
Oh, they. This is absolutely for the people that know what they're doing. But if you don't, again, a few drops, and I think it's just like, oh, it's like perfection, like just enough to make you go to sleep or make you, wind down and not feel crazy and not. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I've gotten those little silly, like almost like hangovers from certain types of gummies or whatever.
Yeah.
And you don't get that with that because it's so clean. It's very clean. So I can appreciate it for what it is. And the fact that I don't feel like I just had a whole bunch of alcohol in the morning.
It's funny you should say that because when I smoke it, then I get days and days residual of feeling down and low.
Yeah.
And, But when I drink it, it just gives me a good night's sleep.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm jealous for that one.
Erica! Oh my God! Do you remember Erica, Melissa?
Where's she at?
Right here.
I remember. Yes, I remember Erica.
Erica, how you doing?
Hey, Erica.
Oh, Noel goes, everybody ordered Tracy's weed tea. I don't say it. I don't say it.
That's what you gotta call it when you send it. Tracy's weed teas.
You're gonna have to trademark it.
Right.
You
Just
know?
a couple of sprinkles and some ashwagandha tea. Okay.
Ashwagandha with weed. I'm putting it like I boil it to get the component out of the weed as well as anything else. And then I didn't add it yet, but I need to. And then I'm gonna add some fenugreek leaves.
Yeah.
Girl, when I
I
tell,
don't like fenugreek though, because it tastes like black licorice to me.
kind of smells like licorice too. Oh, but it's healthy for you. Ashwagandha calms you down, especially if you got some adrenal issues, and my nerves have been fried lately. So when you have adrenal, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you have adrenal issues, you can't sleep and you're tired all the time. So when you have that level of stress where it's like, I'm sleepy, then take some ashwagandha for a week. It'll re-regulate your adrenals because it's your adrenals that's out of whack.
Oh, as soon as you said that, I thought about something else I've been doing.
What?
This is the show to do this on. So I've been drinking these little drinks that you can find at Sprouts They're called Hyo, and they have like ashwagandha, but also other herbs that make you feel a little buzz, like you had an alcoholic drink, but you have not.
Right.
And they take you down, like you can feel like that whole whatever happens when you feel the buzz, like you feel it in that little drink.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
amazing. But they're called Hyo, and they have different flavors, and I found those at Sprouts, and I'm just kind of like, that's nice too, because I don't have a hangover.
And that's what I have
And you can
found
take
this
a
week.
test if you're in need of a new job and be fine. So just saying.
That's what I have found with this combo, right? So hold on a second. I just want to tell you guys. Oh, come on. So annoying. So for people that are breast milking, fenugreek helps with breast milk production. It also helps with male testosterone levels. All right. It promotes blood sugar management. All right. For those of you that have sugar. All right. You can take the seed or the leaf. I have the leaf here. And ashwagandha just calms your ass down. So, and weed, normally, if I smoke the weed, I'm out for a week. But yesterday, I got the bright idea, like you, Kat, to put it in water. The properties change. The same thing doesn't happen, but I do get a good night's sleep. All right.
Everybody, after the show, don't do it now, but everybody after the show, go ahead and hook yourself up, and then you'll sleep well. But don't do it now. It's too early. We need.
But wait, you're saying hook yourself up for the cannellini?
No, whatever they need to do.
Oh.
I don't know what they have at home.
For some people, it might be straight up liquor.
I'm not mad about that either.
Kenny, you normally have a drink. You got anything there? Kenneth?
Yeah.
What, did I put you in black? What happened?
I'm having rum and coke.
Yes.
I love me a rum and coke, child.
This one is called. Oh my gosh! Hold on. Oh my god! I feel like a lush. It's called Kraken.
Wait, do I know it? Oh, I know Kraken. Yes.
Yeah, so it's
yeah. Do you know?
Very popular here, Kraken.
So Kenneth, let me let you in on a fun little secret. So I used to make this drink for your winter months. So you're going to take a little bit of the Kraken, right? But you're also going to go ahead and mix your brown sugar with a little bit of vanilla extract.
Okay.
Mix that up together, right? And then you're going to get some apple cider. I don't care what it is. Apple cider. I need somebody's apple cider. Okay. Mix that all together. Warm it up. Put that Kraken in there. It's crack. You'll never come back.
Hold on.
Put a little cinnamon in there.
Writing it down.
Yeah, I am.
You could do it now, as long as you can find, like, if you have like a spiced apple cider or somebody's apple cider. They still have, I think they still have it at Trader Joe's, but apple cider. Then you're gonna warm that up with brown sugar, cinnamon, and some vanilla extract. Put that in there, and then add that Kraken in there. Good night. See you tomorrow. Just cozy and I'm not an alcoholic. I just pretend that I like alcohol.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
We are not judging. We are not judging.
Thank you so much. But
we listen. We do not judge.
Life is too hard. Life is too hard. We're not going there.
No, not right now. Not right now.
All
So
right.
yeah, sorry.
Wait, am I the only one having a sip tonight? No one else is having.
No, I'm gonna make my tea
Look,
right now.
absolutely
okay.
not. And I just left happy hour, so I'm on my way home, and I'm gonna go ahead and join you in a few minutes. So don't worry, you're not alone. You are not alone. I'm here with you. Let me stop. Okay.
You actually
Oh my
sound
goodness.
Michael there. Yes,
Extra vibrato. That was
Yes, for no reason.
sad.
yes.
For no reason. For no
Well,
reason.
I had me some tequila.
Oh, that's right. For your cold.
Hey,
Yes, because I have
tequila,
a cold. So,
tequila. Ooh,
and the
baby,
tequila was like
that.
a smoky tequila. So
Oh,
it was like,
mezcal.
it tastes like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It tastes like the backwood. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Not a
A
factory. Oh.
Yes.
mezcal will make you feel like you just smoked a whole cigar, like alone. Like, wow.
Listen, I was like
Mhm.
only a shot, and I put it in my tea with some lime, and I was like, whoa. I was laying back in bed like, I don't think I should drink anymore tonight.
That's too funny.
Not sweet tea, it's weed tea.
Isn't that cute? Isn't that the cutest?
That could be the slogan for it.
Oh, that could be the slogan. Not sweet tea, wheat tea. No one's ever come up with wheat tea.
They have it.
No.
Now,
You better trademark it right now. Trademark it right now. Done. Trademark right now. Trademark it right now.
Well, I doubt if I'm gonna make wheat tea.
It don't matter. You make somebody buy it from you. It don't matter if you make it ever. I asked you to trademark it. Trademark it, and somebody gonna have to pay you to do it.
Oh, that's true.
No. Well, it depends. It depends because like there's all these versions of orange juice, right? So it's more about the name, trademarking the name.
I guess.
I mean,
Boo.
you could trademark the product too, but there's all kinds of orange juice.
Because all they gotta do is change like the formula slightly, and it's a different product.
Yes.
So true. So true.
True story.
But the minute you say trademark it, then
Somebody just put it in the computer.
They just
right
did it.
now.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, I got the money right now. I'm done.
Got the money. I'm gonna
I
do
wish
it.
you would. I wish you would." Like,
But remember, folks, it's not the name. So if you want the name, take it. It's the product.
It is the product. True story.
True story.
And they don't know how to make it.
Yep, they gotta bring the juice.
Formula, right? You don't have the formula. But Melissa, so you had some tequila. Did it help with your cold?
Well, I can say it made me feel really nice that I was laying down in bed like, oh my God, can I get back up?
What?
So, yes. You know, I never realized that tequila is strong like that.
Yes.
And I was just like, wow. So I put it in tea.
Yeah.
You know, because you always hear the old people tell about, you got to put it in the tea, get rid of your cold. And I was just like,
right.
Where did I get this in the first place? But but it happens. And you know what the thing about it is? I always get sick when it gets warmer. Because when spring and summer come, that's when it wants to hit me while everybody's getting sick in the wintertime. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So
Okay. I got a couple of videos to show you guys, but what I'm going to do is God damn it. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. I'm not going to be able to do this one. I didn't see that it wasn't downloaded. Kat, did you send over the Marvin Sapp one?
I don't think I did because first lamp. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna share my opinion right now, but no, I probably did not. I'm just gonna. No,
Oh,
probably
yeah.
not.
Okay. Oh,
okay. Cat, spill the tea, Cat. Spill
Say
the
it.
tea.
Say it. Cut it off.
I'm gonna wait till y'all, you play it because they're like, never would have paid it. No, never,
All right.
never.
It's
Okay.
not downloadable, but it is the full thing. So I just want to get my bigger thing. My voice box.
Well, Friday came fast, you know.
It did.
I feel like it feels like it's gonna be like a speedy April. I feel like April's gonna go fast.
It's already April 5th.
And I didn't do no April Fools on nobody. Did anybody do April Fools on anybody?
Hell no.
Please don't.
I used to love doing it.
Right, please don't. Right.
I used
Nobody.
to do it. I used to do April Fools all the time. And I used to get people very mad. But
I don't believe
You know.
anybody on April Fools. If you tell me anything on April Fools, it's a lie. And I'm not
That's
going to go down for
it. I agree. You're a liar on April
Yep.
1st. Absolutely. Even though
But-
there was some lady that shared a story and it was for real, and people were like, "You're lying because
What
it's April Fool's."
story?
What was she telling us about? Oh no, I'm sorry. It was a man. He said he had stomach cancer. People were like, "Why would you lie about that on April Fool's?" He's like, "I
oh
just
my
happened to
God.
have an appointment. I'm really not lying. I have it." It's like, oh, okay, well,
So why do people say everything on social media?
I don't. Well, look,
I'm like, you just found out, you just had an appointment, and your thing is to go to social media.
exactly.
Now,
Well, we gotta
Did
share.
y'all
tell you're
Wow.
talking to someone that tells her whole life on social media. I don't hold nothing back.
Did y'all see that woman that was in the doctor's office and she seen her baby father, the husband,
No,
with a girlfriend that's pregnant. The wife is pregnant,
no.
and the baby father was in there with another woman that's pregnant. And
So he wasn't even with her?
he lives with her. So she was yelling after she did all her screaming and everything. She told him, "You and your mother gotta find somewhere else to live." Yeah,
Mama gotta go too.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Mama gotta go. Sorry.
So come on, because Mama probably told us. Mama, Mama,
Mama,
she hiding something. Mama knew. She should have said something. And then she was yelling in the doctor's office saying, "Oh, so she's here to get tested. You gave us gonorrhea and stuff like that." And I was just like, "Ooh,
What?
men, please, yes." I gotta find it.
It's 1,000.
Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me see if I could turn this up. This is the full preacher's crap.
Doors. Ushers, close the
Wait.
doors. Close out of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors.
Close it down.
Close the doors. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. See? So put your 20 away, preachers. That 20 wasn't for you. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come.
What do you guys think about this? Can you imagine the audacity to?
There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. See? So put your 20 away, preachers. That 20 wasn't for you. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come.
What do you guys think about this? Can you imagine the audacity to?
There's 1,000.
All right. Kat, what were you
What do
gonna
you what you know, he would have been waiting on his $1,000. He would have been waiting, as well as he would have watched me open the door to leave. There is absolutely no way you're gonna tell them close the doors.
Right.
Close the doors?
Right.
So that I can give you some money?
Right.
Brother, let me let you know who I'm not. I'm not that one. I'm not the one. I'm not that one. I'm not the one. I'm not it. I can't help you with that. If you thought you was about to get $40,000, sir, they should have paid you that. But it won't be me. It won't be me. And the fact that he sat up there and held those people hostage, that's why you got charges pressed. I ain't mad at them pressing charges on you. Sir, you have absolutely lost your entire mind. Well, I didn't lock them in. Well, sir, you told them to close the doors.
And don't let them out. Like, it implied kidnapping.
Right. That was the implication, sir.
Right.
You know what you implied. You implied that y'all need to sit here and make sure that I get the money that I'm asking y'all for before you leave about this place. Okay.
It's so weird.
Right. So don't be mad when you get charged with kidnapping. That I cannot help you with. You earned it. He earned it. He earned that all by himself.
He did.
Kick rocks.
So we're happy.
And I hope it was worth it.
Who was that preacher in New York City that finally got arrested and went to jail? Remember? And I predicted he was going to jail.
With the robbery.
With the robbery.
Bishop robbery. What's his name?
Yes.
Isn't it Bishop Whitehead?
Lamont.
Bishop Whitehead. Lamont Whitehead. These preachers going to jail. So y'all keep it up, preachers. I'm very proud of you for showing us who you truly are.
Absolutely. Let us know what you about. Let me know what you about, please.
Thank you.
Before I pray another prayer for you, or try to ask for covering for you, or try to make sure that you okay. Please continue to let me know. But the crazy part is it's still some folks sitting there that's just like, no, but it wasn't that.
Well, those people are still going to show up.
Absolutely.
You know, those. Oh, what did I coin? I said, only the spiritual will survive.
The real ones.
I, I,
The problem that I have with it is that it's the people who are actually I look at it as the people that they take advantage of are the people who are quote unquote, as people would like to call them, baby Christians, the ones who are just sold out for everything and they believe everything and anything that pastor said because they're supposed to
yeah.
be the most highest and whatever. And those are the people that you have completely and totally turned away from God. So when you go and you have to then account for the people that you quote unquote like brought to God, but you also are going to have to account for the people that you turned away from God. I hope that they see that and understand and recognize like these are people
Mm,
that were destined to do the right thing, and yet your actions have turned them away from me completely because
yeah. I don't know if
they
I
don't
agree.
understand the difference. Well, I guess the thing is like you have to look at it as when you're a baby Christian, you don't understand the difference between like a church and understanding that you're not necessarily serving like the church, you're
Yeah.
serving God.
Yes. And I think I agree with that. But if we look at it a whole nother way, if you get repulsed from a church, you being saved by God, because that's not cool.
Yeah.
So God, thank God the preacher revealed themselves so that you could.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But unfortunately, they may have given you $40,000 because they think that's,
That's
you
true.
know,
Yeah, that's
part of
true.
their redemption.
Yes, that's true.
Miss Tracy, what you
Yeah.
said about only the spiritual will survive, I was thinking that people people that have been in the church for a while have
Mhm.
become calloused in some way, like the
Mhm.
things that are said to them and the things that are done in front of them, they're kind of like
Mhm.
numb to it, and it's become, this is how it's supposed to be. But because people are becoming more sensitive
Mhm.
and they're able to actually feel what's being said and see it with their own eyes, it's like, wait a minute,
Right.
this isn't cool. I
And
can't.
so that's the spiritual
Mm-hmm.
waking up.
Mm-hmm.
But those people that says this is the way church always runs, that's not spiritual. They might be in church,
Mm-hmm.
but they're a part of a societal system that
Mm-hmm.
blinded them, kept them focused on believing a certain content in
Mhm.
church. But that don't make them spiritual. The ones that say, I don't know if that feels right anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mhm.
Those are the spiritual people.
Right.
Now we're gonna fight because religious people think they right.
Mhm.
We're gonna fight because they can. How many religious people can call on scripture?
Mm-hmm.
Home. It don't mean they spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
And they gonna get to God, and they gonna be like, God is gonna be like over there. Like, no, God, no, I did everything. No, no, you're a horrible person. And they gonna see it
Well.
in the end. And there's two places you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it when you get to the other side, or you're gonna see it before death.
Mm.
And a lot of people, I heard this from a wonderful nurse. He said, Tracy, you'll be surprised how they relive their life. So sometimes when y'all think, this was a horrible man and he lived to be, 88, 99. Let me tell you something. You do not know the quality of life, because he told me a lot of these old people will be like, can you tell that little boy there to get out the room? And it might be a memory or an actual spirit of something you did wrong.
Mm.
So you're going to get the review of your life I'd rather get it on this side. Because you get it on the other side, God might be like, it's a long line. So stand over there. But wait, talking about unkind people. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
Wait, I have a neighbor who 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 left. But before she left, I just saw in her spirit that things weren't okay. So she constantly accused me of stealing, right? Stealing her watch that she bought in Walmart. I was like, you didn't give me your watch? Like, what are you doing? And then she goes, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And then she would look at my neighbor and she would go, I'm not kidding. And I'm like, oh, you're dangerous.
Is
You're
this
just,
Miss Daisy?
yes, yes. I'm like,
Jesus.
you're dangerous. So toward the end, I really had to like not communicate with her, because my character is everything. Stealing is something I don't do. So, and I told her friend, and I was like, I feel like this is becoming a problem. And they were like, Tracy, she's kidding. She's kidding. No, until something goes missing. And she kept saying it. And then y'all are going to say, oh, do you think Tracy? So I was like, you know what? I'm saving myself. So she would come to my door. I wouldn't let her in. I would block the entrance. And she's like, do you want to go to Kmart? I'm like, no.
Not block the entrance. Like,
Absolutely. Cut the cord too. Cut the cord.
Jesus.
You know?
Yes. Because it's my character. My character is it's all I got.
Yeah, I get
And I
that.
said to her, I'm a public figure. You can't ruin my character. I'm not going to have anybody thinking I came out to the Caribbean and started stealing. Are you crazy? Any case, so
Well,
I
she
also,
was.
And I say, she's like, yes, yes, I
Exactly.
am.
y'all are so bad. But so she was having some issues, remembering things. It's that age bracket. And so her daughter came to get her, and beautiful, great, thank you. Free, right? So sometimes she calls me and I don't return the call, right? So, because when I'm, it's like, we're not going
That's
to do
it.
this. See, Melissa knows she's a Leo, right?
Yeah.
So, right, Melissa, it's okay.
It's
We had this
okay.
conversation, and you have to get there, right, Melissa?
You do got to get there when you learn that it's time to close the door.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know
That
what,
means
too?
we'll let things happen. We'll let things happen, and
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden, that one thing, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And boom, boom, it's done. There's no forgiving. Tell them, Melissa.
It's no forgiving. You
Mm.
gotta learn to start cutting your cords, people. Don't let back in the person that that
Mm-hmm.
bites your hand.
Mm-hmm. So,
Okay.
so wait a second. So she put out a box for all of her neighbors, right? So Richard got something embroidered, it's so pretty. And there's a neighbor that I share a wall with. I hate her, but she got a wreath. Her best friend got a beautiful wreath. She makes these things, the big old bunny on it. I got this.
Is it the bag or is it in the bag?
It's the bag.
Nuh-uh.
Wait, it gets worse. What do you guys think this bag is used for?
It's for a dog?
Is it a
Yes, Melissa.
dog bag?
Yes.
Oh, you racist little heifer.
What?
You
What?
don't even have a dog.
Right.
Who's the dog?
Right.
Well, you might as well get to the person that told about you steal something, right? Here you go.
Wait. So of course I'm questioning, right? I'm like, I think this is a dog bag. I'm talking to Richard, and I was like, I think this is a dog bag. And so I opened this part up. This is cute. I open it up, and this is a portable
Bowl.
and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty confident this is a dog bag, but this looks like it's a cute pouch. It zippers and has doggy garbage bags.
That's all right. It's the thought that counts.
And the thought of BS, no.
Maybe she's like, you're gonna get a new doggy soon. I don't.
Everybody
that's not
else
right,
had
is it?
beautiful wreaths with bunny, themes.
Well, now she knows where she can store it at. All that junk right in the bag. You know what? Your gift is the best. So that's just me. I'll be like, you know what? Here you go.
To who?
To the lady.
No, she had it shipped in because she lives in the States now.
Oh, she had it shipped in?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. She paid for postage to mail that to you?
It's everyone's. Everyone's.
What? No, I can't.
What do you mean
I
it's everyone's? Like you're supposed to share it?
She sent one box with everybody's things in it.
Yes.
What? So that lady who is talking about that you're a thief, saying you're a dog bag, that bitch.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
There it is.
Okay, so you know what?
That bitch.
Of course.
Wow.
You know what it is? She used to steal. And it just eats her
Boom.
out.
Boom. Boom. Exactly. Because I caught her, which I guess maybe a lot of people do this, but we were shopping in a grocery place. And she steals the clear plastic out of this particular grocery place because it's not flimsy like all the other places. It's stiff and and she steals it and brings it. So if you're stealing that, what else are you stealing, ma'am?
She's a klepto.
Oh, this is the same woman. So you guys don't remember. I had black rocks at my door for protection. But I don't look at the black rocks. I put them down in a potted plant. I walk away. She knocks on my door one day and she goes, "Did you put these in my car?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "These black rocks. I know they're yours. Did you put them in my..." No, she said, "Did you put them in my trunk?" And I said, "Ma'am, no." She goes, "Well, they're yours." And she gives them to me. And you know what? The motherfucking rocks were mine. But they come out of I got this planter full of rocks. She took it from there and then accused me of stealing my own rocks and putting them in her trunk of all places.
See, I told you she's a klepto. She collect every time she has her eye on something, she wants to grab it.
And then is it a case of like dementia because she forgets that she stole it and then she's like, oh.
Yes and no, because I honestly felt like it was fake dementia. But I have to give her more credit, being in her 80s, that it could very well have been real dementia. But older people play the game very well.
Mm-hmm. She's a scam.
So now Richard's like, I just didn't want to like argue with Richard. And Richard's like, because I won't call her. And Richard's like, now will you call her? And I said, of course. No. I'm supposed to thank her for a doggy bag that I don't have? Fuck out of here.
That's right.
Oh, and this is what she put.
Oh wow. She look how the way that she writes.
No.
What is the sick person doing?
Look at the skeleton.
Oh my God.
Is he shucking and jiving? Like, what's going on?
It's shoving his shoulders.
Please stop. Stop, Stephanie.
Is it like
it's like I'm not noticing.
A little man tan.
And the leg is all the way up. I'm not even noticing that. Lord have mercy, I'm more insulted. Oh, but you know what? To be honest with you, and I don't, guys, if you're white, close your ears. This is very common with, Caucasian women. They get very jealous very easily.
Jesus.
Wow.
No, it's a true story.
Oh.
No, it's a true story.
Please.
And you better learn this now, Kat. It's a true story. The biggest problem in the workplace is a white woman.
Wow.
Wait.
Wow.
The biggest problem in the workplace is a white woman.
Okay.
Check TikTok University. I don't be lying. I learned these things from TikTok.
What is it? Allegedly and
in your psychic opinion.
Where is the banner? Jesus.
I'm so sorry. White women, I'm not telling them they don't know.
I just need you to put the banner up. I didn't tell you were wrong. I said put the banner up.
I put the banner.
That's all I need. Please.
Said yes, because it's their superiority complex. Exactly.
Oh. Wow.
Wait, Miss Kimberlite said it's the giant teacup.
Yes, it's the tea. It's a true serum.
Steph, I don't need you jumping in.
No.
I'm co-signing. Don't do that right now. It's
no,
the banner up.
Steph. No, that's not it. Miss Lady, remember? She gave me a giant teacup.
Oh, yeah. Like the... I remember. Okay, yeah, I remember.
Remember? It was like a form of get out.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, she definitely wasn't supposed to be invited back in your house. Since you want to stir that tea.
There you go. Infinite says, return to sender.
That's right.
Look, Infinite says she's a klepto. Also, she's a microaggressor. Yes, because everybody has different floors. All the apartments are basically shaped the same, but everyone has different floors. I've got white tile, but the white tile gets so damn dirty. But it's tile. It's tile. She has linoleum, but the type of linoleum from back in the day when you had the little brown, specks all over it. So one day she said to me, I said, it's hard to keep my white towel clean, but I figured out how to do it. She goes, haha. I don't have that problem. I'm like, why are we comparing? Wait. No, you just can't see your dirt.
Right.
There you go. But I could see it. Hello. Why are we comparing? It's crazy. It's all crazy. Oh, Miss Kimberlite, do you want it, sweetie? You have a doggy? I will absolutely send it to you. I was going to throw it in the garbage, but I was going to ask if anybody wanted it. But then I figured maybe if I tell a story, nobody's going to want it. It's a nice bag with matching. Um, I'll sage it first, though. Let me see. Are you sure you want
Yep,
it?
yep. Just stage it. You have to because you know her bad juju from that woman. Oh man,
Are you sure you want
women
it?
like
I
that,
really don't know
forget
what
it.
that woman sent me. I don't know. Make sure you really want it.
You know what? Too, that woman's probably a Karen back in them days, doing all that screaming.
Say that again, Melissa.
I said, I bet that she's one of the Karens that been doing all that screaming back in the day.
To that little girl that was trying to go into public school, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Screaming.
Mm-hmm. You're
They still
absolutely
screaming. I don't know why, but they're screaming more than they used to. They
well.
screaming.
They feel empowered.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because energetically, the shift has happened. Like their cells are recognizing that things can't stay the same, and it's hurting them. Seriously, it's hurting them.
Mm.
So the shift is occurring. So a lot of people that only the spiritual survive, they're hurting. All right. Did this get awkward?
Mm-hmm. 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 I can say, yeah. Mm-hmm. Infinite, that does happen.
Look at Miss Kimberly's doggies.
Oh yes,
Oh,
Alfie.
They're so
They have on
cute. They're so
shoes too.
cute.
They have on what?
Shoes.
Yes, both of them.
I love their outfit. That is so cute.
And the jacket looks like a down doggy jacket. Coco and Woody. That is the cutest thing ever. I I wish I could carry an animal though. Seriously. Snow coats and boots.
Mmm. Too cute.
Too cute. Okay, I hope I can put this.
Mm.
Oh Lord, Ashley.
Hold on. This is Ashley Darby. I guess she's really been trying to take lessons in her singing. Ashley is probably the least of my favorite people on Real Housewives of Potomac. And she's doing a Roberta Flack rendition of some bullshit. Oh, this, God damn it, this is Jamia. Jamia killed it. Woo! You know, I feel bad for Shamia because her and that $9 million house on that terrible, terrible show. I don't know what to tell you. Ratings ain't what it used to be. So sad. Kenneth, why are you so quiet tonight?
I'm just listening.
Oh, okay. Well, I got one more. This is Ashley Darby. The big difference.
Singing my life with his word, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style.
Almost there.
And so I came to see him in
Look at that guy, his leather, his shirt.
It's
He's
nice.
gotta be hot in
He
it.
was this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers, and singing my life with his words, and killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
Is she almost there? Does anybody? Do you?
I don't think it was that bad.
Right.
Like
I
it
don't think she
wasn't-
could hear
it wasn't
herself.
Up the part of a polished singer that does it professionally. No, it was not. But I don't think she was that bad. I've heard worse.
Mhm.
Do I?
You ain't
Think
gotta lie for that woman. Stop playing.
she did not sound that bad.
I mean, she did
couldn't-
okay.
was
She did
off
okay.
key. She was off key, but I feel like she couldn't hear herself because, like,
There was
she was
moments
off
she was
key.
good.
She was off key.
You know what though too? I think she shouldn't have been holding the mic. You know, maybe she should have been hands free.
This shouldn't have been a tribute.
Why are y'all being so? Why are y'all being so generous right now? Are y'all being nice? Are y'all? Did she pay y'all? What did you give her? What?
I'm
mean,
being honest.
What did
I told her
she
to hang it
give
up.
you? I don't understand. Like, because as soon as I heard it, I said, "You shouldn't be on TV." Like, so that felt like a karaoke version of whatever it was she was trying to sing.
Well, no, very true.
That would have sounded good after 3 Jack and Coke. Okay.
Oh no, Kat.
Ooh, stop
You know what I
lying.
think too? Maybe she just wants some attention.
She wants to stay relevant.
I mean, clearly, but the point is, y'all were being nice. So you're like, oh, she didn't sound that bad. Why?
Because she didn't sound that bad. I've heard worse. Kat.
Play it again, Miss Tracy, because I think.
I mean, but who sounds worse, her or well, Portia didn't sound that bad.
Well,
one finger if she sounds good. 2 fingers if she ain't shit. Hold on.
Singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. And so I came to see him and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers, and singing my life with his words, and killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with
don't think she could hear herself well.
No.
You know what, though? I think that it should have been a little bit more upbeat. You know?
What upbeat Roberta Flack song she gonna sing?
You know, if they just did like a little, you know.
Noelle goes, she's pretty off key.
Yeah, she couldn't hear herself. She wasn't on pitch at all.
Oh, Miss Timberlake put up 2.
Oh.
Cornita goes, she messed that lady's song up.
She absolutely did. Thank you so much.
She couldn't.
Oh, wait. Miss Kimberlake says, she killing my ears with those notes. Yes. That is the best. All right, guys.
Absolutely not.
I have another one for you. So this is a guy teaching his Pakistani brothers how to do, I think it's how to do Where My Friend's At or whatever, Boots on the Ground song. Hold on. Funniest shit ever, by the way.
Blah, blah, blah.
You guys had a long Ramadan break. Now it's time to get back to work. So I need to get you guys ready for summertime. I need everybody to go grab a plate like we had the cookout. Now, Motu, I know you got a bigger plate. You're not fooling nobody. If you guys ever come to my family reunion, y'all need to be prepared. Y'all got it? The song come on, you gonna go walk in like this. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Get your cookout sandwich. I like those, Dujar. That's the real vibes. What you know about this, nephew?
Yeah, thank you. This is not about this nephew. This is not about this nephew.
Yeah. Let me hear you say, who did the mac and cheese? Who did the mac and cheese? Who made the mac and cheese?
Who made the mac and cheese? Who made the mac and cheese?
Show me our sandals. Yeah.
Sandals.
I cannot.
Folks ain't shit. Black folks are the worst. We will find content creation in anything.
He should
We
have
will find content creation in any old damn thing. TikTok, guys, is on for another 75 days. I cannot let TikTok go. I can't do it. I won't do it. There is nothing funnier than Black creators. We kill it. We even kill it on fucking TikTok.
Like my father-in-law says, it's the God particle that makes us special and creative.
But I'm kind of believing that shit. I don't think, who's that, your father-in-law? He ain't lying.
No, I agree.
I agree. He is not lying. How we took over TikTok? Nothing was funnier when we were trying to do the TikTok for political reasons. That was my favorite era. Oh my God. I'm loving TikTok. We come up with some shit. That's all I have to say. We come up with some shit. We are good at this. Okay, I got another one. Hold on. Did I put it up already? Now, let me see. Hopefully, this is
Candy
it.
stuck in my head now.
What?
Like, Candy. Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. We can't do her anymore.
Please,
We're good.
not again. I can't.
No, we can't. We can't.
It was not that bad.
Yes,
We can't.
What? Are you for real? Come on, Kenneth.
There were parts that
Now I did not say it was good.
there were parts where she worked it. She just needed a little bit more practice. You get.
But why
Please.
the band players gotta be old men?
She should have practiced already. You are on the news, ma'am.
Yeah, but Dory.
That should have been all the little
yes,
flat, extra note. No, ma'am. No.
But Dory,
yes.
why the men gotta be old? Why gotta be old men players?
Because you know them old men, they skilled. They got this shit down packing music. They skilled. And if you notice, they barely move. They just go like this.
I was also going to say she doesn't have her own band. It's not like she's on a tour or anything like that. So I'm pretty sure this is a band that they were like, hey, we got some musicians that can do it for you. And they was like, here you go.
No. As a professional, it doesn't matter who plays behind you. You just hit the right notes because you know the notes.
She's not a professional, Kat.
You have to. Don't sit up here and say you're amateur. Then, don't get on the news. Don't.
Look, if they invite me on the news to sing, and they know I'm gonna be right there on the news singing my heart out.
You will not. You will not.
He says, yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Not without your voice coach. No, you will not.
Well, can she afford the voice coach? You know she's going through a divorce.
Did you just say, can she afford one?
Yeah.
Oh, she getting divorced?
If you can afford the voice coach, I don't need you on there. I don't need you on the news. I don't need you talking about, it's only local. Ma'am, you know it's national every time you open your mouth. No. That's just like, what's her name? What's the other one? Don't be tardy for the party. The only reason she sounded good is because of auto-tune. Stop.
Yes.
So.
Well, we knew she couldn't sing.
Yes, but what I'm saying is auto-tune was her friend. Ashley didn't have that. She didn't have that. Nobody was auto-tuning her in the back, in the studio.
I think Ashley needs actual vocal training. And I think
she doesn't. She doesn't need to sing. That's not her thing. That's not what she came out. She wasn't like, I'm a singer. Man.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you feel that Ashley should go into?
Not that. Maybe she can sell her own, if she wants to, she could do you know what would be good for her? She could do a whole line of hair extensions in her color because it's very hard to find that color for people who are that color. She could do a whole lot of hair extensions of that ashy, kind of blonde, whatever. All you gotta do is sit there and wave your hair.
What is she supposed to do here? Because she might be listening. What's the content she should be creating?
The content she should be creating is how do I put on my half wig today? How did I do my makeup today? How? No. I don't need you trying to tell me how you hit a note today because it was wrong. That was the wrong note. So.
Okay, Kat. So Kat, I have this. So I watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Erica Jane has paved the way for herself in music. But she's not a good singer at all. But she's been on Broadway several times in Chicago. And she's also had a Las Vegas residency.
But wait a second. We never heard exactly how she sounded on Broadway.
And was she the lead? Was she the headliner?
Yeah, she was Roxy.
Yes, she was Roxy.
Jesus.
Twice.
How much did she pay for that?
It wasn't just one time. So.
But you know what? Sometimes people pay for the name. I don't think that what's her name has the name.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
But that's what I was saying. I was saying, there's people who do not have the voice, but they can carve a niche for themselves. Not saying that they're going to be the biggest pop star in the world, but I think Ashley sounds a lot better than Erica Jane.
And that's possible, but that's not her niche.
Oh, my Lord. Okay. All right. We
So
got
I'm saying, how about this? She should not sing another song from Roberta Flack. That should not have been her song to sing. They should not have had her out there saying, oh, she's going to do a song dedicated to the life of Roberta Flack. Wrong. Wrong song, wrong choice, not her. That's just not in her lane.
No, I agree. She didn't sing it soulfully enough. It wasn't.
No. If you
she doesn't have.
like,
She's not a soul.
She could be a cute little pop singer. She cannot sing Roberta Flack.
But we seen her sing pop. That don't work either.
You have seen her sing pop
On the TV show.
What song did she sing pop?
And how was
that? On the TV show. She sang something at some exercise thing. It was terrible.
And they shouldn't have her play that because it was like literally a boom box and a microphone.
Yes.
And I think anybody might sound horrible on that.
And
but it
see,
was
so what you're saying is she sounded better because the musicians were good.
Ooh. All right, Kat, I see you.
Just saying. A musician can carry you.
Normally, Kat, you're more on like, optimistic with people, but
I'm not. Not today. I can't give her that. I can't give her that because she was on, like, I would be as critical with myself. That's it. So she gets the same critique that I would give to myself. You are flat. What was that note? Did you breathe? Where's your lemon water? Why'd you get up there and sing that like that? Where's the soul? We don't feel nothing.
Wait a second. She did give a shoulder thing. She did.
What does the shoulder have to do with these things? What did you feel with the shoulder? What did that make you feel?
I felt her feel it.
When she said strumming.
You know what, too? Let's just say she was nervous.
Okay.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll chuck up the notes, but there were certain parts where the notes were good, and so she's almost there. I just wish she would spend more money.
Goodness, a blind man will guess the color of your T-shirt once every 10 times. It don't matter. She was not good.
Once every 10 times.
She hit that. She hit the young boy like Lauryn Hill. I don't recall Roberta Flack saying "young boy," did she? Or did she say "young boy"?
But she is not Lauryn Hill.
That's what I'm. No, what I'm saying is she said young. She said "young boy."
I guess the thing is, like, if you're going to do something, then make it sound like you. Like, do it as you. Don't try to then do Roberta Flack and Lauryn Hill and Ashley. Because Ashley is not Roberta Flack nor Lauryn Hill.
This is true.
Well.
And now you just sound flat.
Well, you know what? Let's maybe she should go into rapping.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do you believe her? Would you believe her as a rapper? I don't believe her. So I don't know that I can believe her as a rapper. So
no, I think she would be better at the spoken word.
Oh, that's wonderful. I like that, where you could talk on top of it. She should have done that. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song.
Well, you know what? Somebody encouraged her to do it. Encouraged her to get out there more.
Yeah.
Lost Cat.
What happened? Okay. That's okay. Let me play this video. This is a good video.
Talk us through the play.
Talk you through it.
Can't you just...
After you're watching
Can't you just show the tape?
Steelers show blitz. Here they come. He gets it away, and it's picked off at the goal line. James Harrison to run it back.
I was mostly thinking, oh God, no. Somebody tackle me. I mean, end this. How far can 100 yards be? My lungs. Oh God, my lungs.
Still, I mean, it must have been exciting.
Been exciting to what, huh? Meet Jesus? Because while I was lying in that end zone, he came down. And he said, James, you ready to go? And I'll never forget, I said, yes.
I said, James, are you all right? He said, I'm tired, boss.
Did y'all notice this play at all? I didn't know anything about it.
One thing I'm never gonna do is make a skit.
Yes, I didn't know I was so talented. Okay, we got this lady. I hope you guys have seen her on TikTok. So let's take a look.
Need you guys' support in helping to free my son. My son is 23 years old, and he is currently facing 21 years of incarceration due to racial injustice.
Oh my God. It's terrible. Wait. This you?
MAGA family, AFF family, Trump supporters. Oh my God, I done found my trap.
Well, I'm going to hold your hand with a napkin in between when I say this. Go ask your tribe. Because us over here, the 92%, we attended the cookout with Kamala on November 5th. But you, with the other 8%, wanted to go to the picnic, and now you're upset because your son is the Nick they picked? I'm not understanding. The switch up is crazy. Now you're wearing blue. You're using blue hearts. You're talking about some free the masses. You're using the black power fist. Stink a butt. Call it a J-Lo concert ticket. No one's buying it. You are getting exactly what you voted for. You voted for the racist felon, and they say, you know what? Let's double it and give it back to her. So now you got 4 more years, and your son is facing 21. The 2-for-1 felon deal goes great. Girl, what did you think was going to happen? The leader of your tribe was going to give your son a pardon too? Didn't nobody tell you that was an all-white party? Unfortunately, there's been a tariff placed on thoughts and prayers, so I don't have those for you. But maybe it's time to put back on your cape. You know, this one? It's fun to stay at the JAIL. Or whatever the song said, girl. I don't know. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
So she's my new favorite. This is Nene Jones. She's my new favorite on TikTok. It's her laugh that gets me. But I'm gonna play it one more time. Hold on.
Somebody got a dog?
You back?
It's mine.
Oh.
Cat's back. Let me try it one more time.
Just need you guys' support in helping to free my son. My son is 23 years old, and he is currently facing 21 years of incarceration due to racial injustice.
Oh my God. That's terrible. Wait. This you?
MAGA family, AFF family, Trump supporters. Oh my God, I done found my trap.
Well, I'm going to hold your hand with a napkin in between when I say this. Go ask your tribe. Because us over here, the 92%, we attended the cookout with Kamala on November 5th. But you, with the other 8%, wanted to go to the picnic, and now you're upset because your son is the Nick they picked? I'm not understanding. The switch up is crazy. Now you're wearing blue. You're using blue hearts. You're talking about some free the masses. You're using the black power fist. Stink a butt. Call it a J-Lo concert ticket. No one's buying it. You are getting exactly what you voted for. You voted for the racist felon, and they say, you know what? Let's double it and give it back to her. So now you got 4 more years, and your son is facing 21. The 2-for-1 felon deal goes great. Girl, what did you think was going to happen? The leader of your tribe was going to give your son a pardon too? Didn't nobody tell you that was an all-white party? Unfortunately, there's been a tariff placed on thoughts and prayers, so I don't have those for you. But maybe it's time to put back on your cape. You know, this one? It's fun to stay at the JAIL. Or whatever the song said, girl. I don't know. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
Did you hear her say, as I put a tissue paper between our hands? Did y'all hear that?
Absolutely, because she's not trying to touch you for real. Like, she's
right.
just like, a napkin in between, just so we understand.
That was the best.
Yeah, I love her.
She was hilarious.
Hilarious.
So funny.
Her laugh kills me.
All the time. But truth, ma'am, what did you think you were supposed to get from that man?
Nothing.
I really don't know. It's a nightmare.
He only cares about prominent people in society. That's it.
That's not true. Come on, that's not true.
Good.
That's not true. Call it a J-Lo concert ticket. I love that for you.
That was good. That was good. Call it a J-Lo concert ticket.
She comes for J-Lo in every video because she really does not like her. So
wow. Is J-Lo a Republican?
No, it's just something that she has. Again, she's just kind of like, I don't like her. She can't sing. She's not talented. I don't understand. And so the J-Lo, like, she comes at her every time, every video. There is something about a J-Lo concert ticket or about the fact that she can't sing. It's, it's all true, but she's going to come for her every time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. What is AFF?
I don't know.
That's what she said on her video. Not the young lady, the commentator, but the lady in the video who was a supporter, and her son got locked up. She said,
"Oh, I think it was an organization."
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think it's an organization in that community.
I can look it up.
Yeah, I'm looking it now too. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Army Families Federation? I don't. No, that's out of the UK. I don't.
Oh. Affirmative?
Not for them. They're against everything affirmative.
That's true.
Don't tell me what to do with my due.
I don't know. Does anybody know in the feed?
Somebody said, I keep seeing it everywhere, and I have no idea what that means. Fighting for the greater good when it comes to targeting all the what?
Is it American Freedom Fighters?
Maybe. That sounds right.
But what does that have to do with MAGA girl?
Because again, it's still in that whole realm of like make America great again, freedom fighters, blah blah blah.
Why does she drag J-Lo? That is hilarious.
Does not like her.
Juanita says, Kat, I need what you had today.
Oh.
Kat is on one.
I sure am. Absolutely. I promise you I am.
Do you want me to play it one more time so we can figure out where she put in the AFF? No? You guys are good?
We're good. I'm good.
We're good. Okay. All right. I usually have this stuff all prepared and ready, but I stayed late at my job today.
All right. We like overtime.
I don't get overtime.
Oh, okay.
Boo.
We still like overtime. I'm sorry you don't get it, but we still like it. We still like it.
We still like it.
So I looked up what AFF is, and there's no real true meaning to it. It's just that you're a proud American and you stand for your country and you put God first.
Okay.
Like I watched like 2 different TikToks, and that's basically what all of them are saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now, what AFF mean? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
But we know what she meant by it. We knew who she was calling on when she said it, and it wasn't us.
And they not listening to her.
Okay, I got another video for you guys. Hold on a second. This one is kind of awkward, but I still love it.
Surviving in love lately.
I am surviving through somebody giving me something that I can't get rid of. Is that right?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry too.
You know, and you're still loved.
I was married early.
Let's talk about that.
He had 8 children. One was from a woman that he had one by. She has number 6. And then he cheated on me before we got married and gave her number 8. So she has 6 and 8.
You're a victim.
Well, dating in Atlanta, surviving Atlanta.
Not surviving Atlanta.
R.I.P. to him.
He died?
How? He was murdered.
I have a boyfriend, and I currently had my bi awakening, and so I'm also dating 2 other women.
Well, cheers to that.
I dated a guy for about a year, and I didn't know his name.
I'm in a relationship, and he pays all my bills, and I love him.
Okay.
I'm a stripper.
You're a stripper. What does he think about like marrying a stripper?
So, I laid it out all on the table. If you can't take me out the club, I was stripping.
Oh, so that's why you said he paid bills.
Yeah.
But not enough bills for you to leave the strip club yet.
Right. Because I love him.
Don't make no sense.
That's your girl? she was saying good stuff about you.
It was the end
I
part.
laid it out all on the table. If you stripper.
You're a stripper. What does he think about like marrying a stripper?
So, I laid it out all on the table. If you can't take me out the club, I was stripping.
Oh, so that's why you said he paid bills.
Yeah.
But not enough bills for you to leave the strip club yet.
Right. Because I love him.
Don't make no sense.
Oh, this your girl? She was saying good stuff about you.
Is that Los Angeles? Kat, do you know if that's Los Angeles with the stripes? Because they got rid of the one in Washington, D.C., by the way. Paint right over.
I don't know where that is. I hope it is not, but who knows? Good tonight.
Hope it is not.
Let me tell you that this show, his podcast or what have you, is hilarious. I was literally in a chokehold watching episode after episode over the weekend, and just like, why have I not been watching this like my whole life?
What podcast?
What's his name?
It's not a podcast. It's so his channel on YouTube is called Hopeless Romantic Society. And I follow it, and he interviews all these random people, couples, and random people that he just interviewed in New York, and it's hilarious. Like it is pure comedy, the stuff that people be going through. And now I understand why I'm single, because it's nothing left out there but leftovers.
Dang.
There's nothing there.
Damn.
That is sad.
That's
Nothing.
crazy.
That is sad. That makes me so sad.
Let me get another drink. Thanks, Kenneth. I need another drink now. Appreciate that. Wow.
That makes me so sad.
Nothing. The way I be hearing what these people be going through, you be like, how would you ever put up with that? But then I'd be like, but you was in a relationship with this person, and they were treating you like that?
Yeah. You know what I think does it? Dickmatization or something like that.
Okay.
The power of the DICK.
Here we go. Next
Yeah.
round. Next round.
Tracy After Dark. She ain't even. Is it the weed tea?
It's stigmatized, okay?
Yes.
I waited an hour and 40 minutes. It's called stigmatization.
Stigmatization.
I am stigmatized. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
am.
It is really a real thing. I've literally seen people be with bums, and they will not feed them. I don't know if it's the fact that part of them was so good, or if they're like, I just want to be with somebody.
Oh my goodness!
I think it's partly desperation.
Yeah, not
It's like you don't.
Feeling-
It's the
feeling
basic
like-
don't want to be alone.
Yeah,
You
feeling
know?
like there really is nothing but leftovers out there. So you
Yes.
feel like you have to settle for whatever's paying you
You
attention.
settle. So Kenneth, stop saying that to people.
Leftovers. Gosh, now you're making me think about that. Leftovers. What about the scraps? What about the little crumbs?
I'd rather have a leftover than a crumb. A leftover might be a half a meal or something. A crumb is a crumb.
Look at Cat. What you think about the crumb, Cat? What do you think about? Would you take the crumbs, Cat, or would you just take the leftover?
Oh no, I'll take a vibrator and a drink, and I'm good. I'm straight on all of that.
You know what I need? I need some of Tracy's tea. That's what I need.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I'll be fine. Just sitting there.
I think I'm okay. I don't even think I need the tea at this point. I'm just so disgusted. I will say though, like there is. I mean, look, there is a thing that happens when you get into those late 30s. And you haven't had anything, and you're like, "Oh, I want this in my life." Like there is a settling factor that happens there.
I think you need to settle within reason.
No, don't settle at all.
But sometimes,
don't do it.
But sometimes people expectations are. I'm not going to say high, but I feel like when you're 20. In 25, your expectations is this. When you get to older, you may have to adjust your expectations. You know, maybe this person, like maybe before it'd be like, oh, I don't want nobody that was divorced. I don't want anybody to have kids. I don't want anybody with this. I don't want anybody with that. But now it's like, I want somebody that's going to show me true love and is going to be there to grow with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying,
oh my
like,
gosh.
I'm just like, your reality of what the perfect mate is may not be what the perfect mate is for you.
Right.
If that makes sense. That's why I say settle within reason. Like, don't, like, if you don't want nobody, if you don't like somebody, like, maybe your ideal person was supposed to be over 6 feet tall. And they had to have abs and all this other stuff. But now it's like, okay, maybe the person I meet is 5'9". And you just have abs. Like, you know, you gotta adjust a little bit.
I understand that part. It's just a matter of sometimes there is a settle that happens that is not good for you.
I'm not saying settle and the person is abusive or manipulative or narcissist or a gaslighter or don't have no income and you fronting all the bills. Like, no.
Stop talking about that black Tinder swindler like that. Stop bringing him in. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Please tell me you guys have learned about the black Tinder swindler. Please.
I have not, but I'm going to find out.
I need you guys to go ahead and get on TikTok and just type it. You could type in hashtag Black Tinder Swindler, and this man basically was only caught because he decided to get engaged to somebody at a Tyler the Creator concert, and people videotaped it. Well, of course, it went viral on like TikTok a little bit, and then all of a sudden, all the women that were with him previously were like, "Hey, watch out now, because I've been with this man. I've been with this." Like, it were several the man is still married. So
damn.
If you go and you do the deep dive, one of the ladies' her name is Millie. The other one, I think her name is Paige, and she is actually Sinbad's daughter. There's another woman, her name is Van or Val. I think it's Van. There is a wife named Stephanie. I'm just telling you, like, if you go and do the deep dive, it is entertaining and it is wrong in so many levels. But that is a case of just settling for whatever has shown up because you're at this age of,
His name Byron.
Yes, absolutely. That's him.
Okay, I'm gonna watch this tonight.
I mean,
up on my phone.
Why? So what did he? What did he do to get the women to want him like that?
Put down
that many women.
He put it down. And I think he was just emotionally, because like there are a lot of women who are willing to say, oh, he may not be there financially, but I see the potential in that, and I can see where we can build and we can make this thing together. And so they're willing to support him because he is so charming and he's everything that you want. But you have to remember that's the game of a narcissist. He will be everything and anything you want him to be in the beginning. And then as soon as you are hooked, he will then start to gaslight you and make you feel like, thank you, that you are the problem.
Yes. I had a conversation with somebody not too long ago about this, and it was like they told someone what they were looking for in a mate. And it was like that person literally became everything that they said they wanted, but that wasn't truly them. And it was like months and months later, they discovered that this person was literally gaslighting them and lying to them the whole time.
Yes.
It was like a whole manipulation
They just
tactic.
need you hooked. And the one thing this was a cool thing so I heard this from like my pastor or whatever, but he said a woman will continue to seek out the feeling that they had in the relationship in the first 2 weeks to a month for an entire year, trying to get that back. So you can imagine how hard we're working to get this relationship back because you made me feel so good, and all you had to invest was 30 days.
Damn. You know what though, too? I can say for the advice I would give is, see how that be yourself. Don't tell the guy what you want. See what he gonna offer you.
Yeah.
And you know what though? Give it 6 months and you're gonna see a whole different man, because men change. They'll wait 6 months to be the asshole that you never thought they would be.
Exactly. But at that point, again, for some women, is about, but he made me feel this way the first 2 months, the first month. Like, I felt all these things and he did all these things. So clearly there's something that we can work on, because look what he did for me in the beginning.
Nope.
You know what? Because it's all a play. They know how to play the game.
They know exactly what they're doing.
You are meeting the representative. You're not meeting the real person.
Yes, never. And it was so funny. I like this girl's comment on TikTok because she had a video. She said, lie. Tell him you're a pretty, pretty princess, that you like pretty things, and that's what you do. And your last man, that's all he did for you. Even if he was an a-hole, it doesn't matter. He bought all the things, he paid all the bills, and if he can't, and if this person that is coming into your life cannot provide what it was your ex provided, then he needs to go. And I said, you know what? That's the best lie you could tell somebody.
You know what's the clear tell sign, to be honest with you? Your birthday.
Oh, well.
There's just something about a man that doesn't like you
when
they don't celebrate your birthday.
Or Mother's Day. I'm not going to say that that's me. Hey, that might have happened. We're going to say, hey.
Right. Just to say they appreciate you, even if it's not, just to know that you're a mother. They will give,
Right. Know, your first Mother's Day, you can't get a gift. You can't get a card. You can't get a flower. It's okay. Listen.
No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay.
No, I understand it's not okay. But listen to what it is that they're telling you. Listen to what it is that they're showing you. If they can't celebrate you on your birthday, absolutely not. If they tell you, oh, well, I don't like to do all them holidays because, you know, that's just about the money. It's just about whatever. If I tell you I like it, you need to do the things that make me happy.
Right. But you shouldn't explain it. And that's where we get into trouble.
Yeah.
Just leave.
Just leave. I'm going to forward you. You have to play this. I'm going to forward you this guy who does, basically is like the guy, and he does all these red flags that men will say, and then he pretends to be the woman, and he's just like, as soon as they say something crazy, he's like, no, you're blocked. And he blocks them immediately. It's just like, we need to get to that point where
I saw that.
people, when men say things, stop holding on, stop trying to change them, stop trying to make them better.
Move on.
No, for what? Go to the next one. I don't care how fine he is. He gonna mess.
You know what?
I just rather be friends.
Right, but you know what, Dory?
I gotta know.
I remember from even years ago, you used to say, you're blocking your husband.
Right.
You blocking him. You blocking him because you being with this bum. You blocking him because you think, this person's going to change after 6 months. You got to learn to let go.
Yeah. 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 And it's going to hurt, but it has to. Nothing hurts more than they do you. No, wait. Nothing hurts more. Wait. No, nothing hurts more than the shit that they do to you. That hurts.
Right.
Ooh, that's deep.
So do it early. When you see the red flag, do it early. The earlier you do it, the more careful you are.
So, well, Noah says just leave.
And you know what? And you just want to be in a stress-free environment, a stress-free relationship. And if you can't have, and you know what too, if you can't have your peace, then they gotta be peace. Peace. You gotta be like, I'm out.
Right.
I'm out.
Right. And not be afraid to lose somebody.
Thank you. Right. Thank you. Right. Not be afraid to be alone either, Steph.
Yep.
Or just appreciate the time that you got. Oh, that was a nice 3 months.
Right. And sometimes it's always a lesson to learn about that person you're with.
For sure.
Or yourself
too.
Right.
Right. Or yourself.
But you don't want to repeat it.
Oh
no. And some people think I'm too hard. Tracy, you're too hard. No. I don't get hurt either. Sorry.
I mean, are you going to be at home crying over a man that doesn't care that you crying over him? Like,
right, Melissa. Yeah.
I would say if you're in your 20s, in your 30s, please. If he's not for you, if you can't count on your fingers, what has he done that has been romantic for you? And time to go. And it's not always about, let's go and Netflix and, boom, chill, wah. Yeah.
No, it's about Netflix and going out to dinner together.
Right.
Boy.
Do you guys date? That's the thing. Do you date or do they just come over to your house and lay up with you? That's the difference.
Sometimes it's not good to let them lay up in the house with you because you might not realize that man don't got no job, don't got no place to live, or he lives with his mama.
To live.
Yeah.
And you know how some people get tricked? It's because the man could go around be in a nice, expensive car, but you don't realize that he lives in it. That's his home, but you will never know that. Until he got you.
But if that is your home, let me know. So I'm aware that this is what I'm getting.
You know what? Some men don't want to be honest. That's why they want to know everything about what the woman wants.
Would y'all consider somebody living out of their car? Because I need to know how clean they keep their pee-pee.
Oh
wow.
It would okay. So it would depend because there's a whole movement. So there's a whole movement now of people that are like doing like the van life or like the RV life or the car life. Literally living in cars. They have a storage unit where all of their belongings are, and they use like the gym to shower, and they do this and da 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 and all this other stuff. And I kind of get it. If you kind of like save up for something, if you can cut your rental bill out, because most people rental bills are probably like what $1,500 or more a month at this point.
Yeah.
So if you can cut a $1,500 bill out, live in your car, pay $200 a month for a storage unit or whatever the case may be, make it work. I can get that if you're going for a goal. But if you're living out of your car and you don't have anything to show for or anything that you're actually trying to actively achieve, then no. And I should know that when I first meet you, not 3 months down the line of you trying to stay at my house every other night. And I'm like, all right, you're not about to move.
Well, listen, if you get digmatized, then you're not going to realize what his surroundings are.
Well, at this point, you're crazy if you're going to get digmatized. You should know by this point. You should, at this point.
No, but
everybody that come across
women get digmatized
quickly, especially if you're, and you have to think about, there are a lot of people who are not experienced. There are a lot of people who have not been charmed by the right person. Like when you are in that situation and somebody is saying all the right things and doing all the right things, and you're just like, oh my goodness, like
you're lonely.
He has come at you and said basically like, you are my person and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I just know it. We just got to, get it together. I want us to grow and, I fell on this rough time, whatever it is. And you want to believe him. And he putting it down. And you're financially stable to the point where you're just kind of like, well, I don't really need him to make money right now. That's who they're preying on.
Him putting it down is payment. It's payment. It's a prostitution. It's a prostitution.
He's a hoe.
Well,
he don't think he is a hoe.
He's a hobo.
But you know
he
what?
knows he's a hoe. He knows.
He knows.
He's doing it for the room and board. Yes.
He's a hobo sexual.
That's literally what he is.
Yes.
You are fired for that one, Stella.
Homosexual.
True story, though.
You have to be careful. You need to vet everybody that comes into your life.
I understand.
Right.
Look, you could say that to us, but I'm just saying there are a lot of women who don't have friends or don't have those connections to where a man comes into their life and they are so excited because finally somebody is doing all the things that they prayed for. And I told him what I prayed for, or he went to church with me, or I met him at church, even better, because then God put him in the way, like all those things. And you have been waiting for waiting for this person to show up. And then he puts it down. Oh,
and
God,
then you're being told that you're running out of time.
Yes. You are running out of time, and stop looking at everything and thinking that it's all going to be in place. Not everything is all in place at the same time. Like, so maybe he is running into a hard time right now. So I can support him through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that you tell yourself. I can support him through that. I can help him through that. That's not a big deal.
But then you don't want to be his but then you don't want to be his mother neither.
At this point,
caregiver.
But you're asking somebody who is looking for a husband to then say, "Oh, but am I being his mom?" That's not what she's looking at. She's looking at, I have a man that I can now support in that way. I can support you in this way.
That bitch will fight his mother.
Absolutely. I am supporting.
You know what? That is true.
I'm supporting my man. Even if the mom warns you about him, I got a better version. I don't know what you're talking about. I have brought him and made him a better version of what it is that you thought you knew before. You don't know the man that I've made him.
Oh, wow.
That's deep. But you know what, though, too? If you decide you want to just hit it with somebody or do whatever, and you just met them or whatever, make sure you do it with the lights off for the first time, because you got to check out everything. You got to see everything, because if it doesn't look right, then you already know that. You know what?
You also need to take care of yourself and be on. If you're doing stuff like that, then you need to be with at your doctor, and you need to make sure that you're on the medication that you need to be on to protect yourself.
Well, no, you're right. Can I tell you a story? This is story time.
Oh, no. Put the thing in. You know I love stories.
Okay. So, whenever I go to the gynecologist, they always start out, huh?
I'm saying, why can't they like that?
They always start out, this is me getting a pap smear. If they don't know what pap smear is, you spread your legs and they stick these things in you.
Hey,
she just gave a description.
Give me the proper name.
If they don't know what a pap smear is, they know we got Google. That's
Speculum.
It. That's
Speculum.
it. No more.
No, wait. So, because I'm a big boned girl.
Oh, Lord.
They always they always pull out extra large.
What?
Always.
What?
Doing this for years.
Extra large size?
Extra large. So it doesn't work, right?
I cannot. What do you mean it doesn't work?
It won't go in extra large. It's a true story.
You know what she mean, Kat. I don't know what she mean. What you mean?
I need her to clarify.
She said what you said. Too large.
It's a true story. So then they'll try the large. I've been through this 100 times. They'll try the large. It don't go in. So then we get all the way down to teenager.
Oh, Lord.
Ma'am, I need you to clarify. It is not called teenager. Just set small.
No, there's a small and then there's teenager.
No, there's extra small.
No, it's called teenager. Okay.
Miss Tracy says she tight. Don't be trying to question her cat.
Okay.
Don't question her cat.
So I go to get a pap smear. Haven't had a pap smear since I've been here. So it's 3 years. Before I came here, I got a pap smear because I knew I would be coming without proper medical coverage because things are different out here. I didn't take my medical coverage. 3 years went by. I go to get a pap smear. I say to the woman, I'm telling you right now, I've been through this. Pull out the teenager. She doesn't even bat an eye. She goes, thank you. I don't want to be wasting. I said, exactly. I'm saving you. So I do the stirrup thing. And you know how they go push down. Like you're damn near, your ass is on the floor. And she puts in the teenager too small. So now she has to struggle because that's the last size, right? She gets it done with the Q-tip. I sit down again and she goes, you didn't push your baby out. And I said, no, I had a C-section. So I'm thinking I'm small because I had a C-section. She goes, no. If you would have pushed the baby out, he would have broke your pelvic.
Dang.
Yep. And I said, what? I said, nobody in all these years ever told me that because I have second baby infertility. So I couldn't make a second baby. Right? Because if people aren't telling me what I need to be aware of, especially as a Black pregnant woman, my pelvic is going to get broke. And she said, you would have had issues the rest of your life. So I said, do you think instinctually? No, I said, with my son had come out with a cone head. And she said, no, your pelvic would have broke and you would have had issues the rest of your life. So I was like, do you think my son knew that instinctually? Because the two of us wouldn't go into labor. 22 hours forced, which is worse. You rather go through natural labor when they put the elephant pills in you. 22 hours. And my body was spasming. I wasn't. So I'm sitting there with my belly like this. And the nurse is like, you're having labor. And I said, no, I'm not. And I was this much is how they described it to me. This much centimeters. I was a half a centimeter. I was at level 1.5 of that. Do you think my body was trying to save me from a lifelong injury?
Damn. Yeah. And that was 22 hours. I was 22 hours and mine's only went to 3 centimeters.
We talked about hours. That. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Mm-hmm. And didn't change. Did not change.
Didn't change. Yeah. So yes, I'm tight.
You did know that was the point, right, Steph? Don't the wheel like. You did know what she was telling you, right? Oh, teenager. Mm-hmm. They said a teenager. Oh, okay.
I can't. I'm so done today.
You knew exactly what that was. Don't play.
So I'm like, oh my God, wow.
Noel says, you all haven't heard this story?
I've heard it before, but not into the
not into the depths of teenager.
Yeah. I remember the teenager part, but we talked about the last time.
This was the added, because no one ever told me that my pelvic could have been broken. Noel.
Wow.
I tell the same stories. That's how you know I'm telling the truth. I tell the same stories all the time. That's how you know somebody's. Oh, by the way, women that fall for limp dicks.
Wait.
What happened?
What? Wait, say it loud and with your chest. Say it.
What?
You know what I'm about to do.
I don't understand. All we did. Explain it. So what?
You started it by saying Ashley couldn't sing. So
no, I didn't start it by saying that. That ain't got nothing to do with a limp D. Okay, I did not.
What? Wait. Does the limp D have coat on or coat off?
What? It better have a coat on.
It has to at that point. I need some extra cushion. If you're gonna be pushing and it's limp.
What's the point? I had a point.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you did not. Wrong.
That weed tea is taking over.
Well, the weed, we gonna blame the weed tea now?
Right. Not last week?
Right. I'm sorry. Okay. But you have that.
Wait, you really forgot, Miss Tracy?
No, I really forgot. I have no idea.
Like, no,
I have no idea where I was going with this.
You
child.
really not gonna tell me? No, she's not gonna tell you it's gone.
I really lost
It's gone.
I'm starting to realize what old people go through. This is early stage elderly abuse.
They gotta hurry up and finish that sentence. Like, I cannot.
The worst part is I deal with a lot of elderly, and I spend all my time going,
damn.
Melissa.
Look how you
because they don't even look at you. There's something about the elderly where they even lose direct eye contact.
Don't take a picture because they're looking over there. You're like, look at the camera.
Wait.
I said, here, look here.
You know what's funny? They'll all argue with each other all day long. And then they'll be friends after that. So never get involved. When you see the old people arguing, don't have no opinion.
No,
they not going to remember.
No, they do.
I have a story.
Tell us.
So it happened not too long ago. At my building that I manage, these two elderly couple came by and they were outside. Who's laughing already?
Melissa had that one shot at tequila, and so it is still kicking in.
This elderly couple came by. They were trying to get to Target, and Target is literally like across the street from my property. So they was walking past, but they're both blind.
Oh, well, it's no longer funny.
Yes, and it was just an incident happened. I'm not going to go into
details. Melissa to get off the screen.
She's like, people cannot watch me laugh, so I got to
cannot laugh at two blind people. I gotta go.
Y'all stop! Y'all making me laugh.
You told us the story.
And they an incident happened on my property, so I had to do an incident report. It was a lot that happened for these two people just trying to get to Walmart that's not even on my property. And that's when I realized, I was like, we need to take better care of the elderly because they're literally out here fending for themselves. Who is laughing? This is not funny.
No, I picture it all the time.
Like, it literally made
it's me like we're abandoning the elderly, and we should not.
The fact that, I think this is what the issue was. The fact that there's two blind people together trying to make their way to Target.
Which is right across the street.
Which is right across the street from my property, even though they don't even live on property. I don't even know where they came from. But they're trying to make their way to Target, past my property, to go to the Target. I was just like, where is their caregivers? Where is...
Who said they didn't deny it? They may have denied it. They may have denied the caregivers.
They could have.
They could have. They could have said, we are fine. We don't want people in our business because you do know. Look, I'm gonna be devil's advocate on today. Everything. I'm against it.
Wait a minute. So you're gonna be devil's advocate on this topic, but not on Ashley?
Oh no, I was telling the truth on Ashley. It wasn't no devil's advocate. There was no lies told. No lies were told in the deafness of her tone. I did not lie on that. All I am saying is with these people, it could be a matter of, well, we have attempted to help y'all cross the street 50-11 times and y'all act like y'all don't want no help.
And so at this point, you're going to rely on each other. And eventually you'll get there because you don't want no help.
It was just crazy.
It doesn't mean we have all abandoned the old people. It's just a matter of sometimes they stubborn.
So let me tell you a story. I used to live with my dad. My dad lived with me for years. And my dad and my mom hated each other. And that was perfect for me, right? I could give two shits, right? My mom got sick with dialysis. So for whatever reason, she couldn't go to my sister's house in Staten Island. So I said, Mom, come here. I give you my bedroom. I'll sleep in Brian's room. My dad had his own bedroom. My mom brings negative energy. So I don't know what happened to my dad, who I get along with so well. All of a sudden, these two motherfuckers were married again and acting like they married again. And I got ostracized. And this went on until she could get her Brooklyn authorization. One day, they were on the bus. My dad had the car picking up my mom from dialysis. And my mom and dad made me so miserable that I was on a bus and I saw where the car was broken down. And I looked at my son and I said, there goes Dad and Mom and Grandma and Grandpa, and their car's broken down. And my son, poor thing, looked at me. I looked at him and I said, well, we'll be alone for a few hours.
Well,
and I went home.
Yes, you did.
I went home.
Because they so stubborn. Bye.
Because they crazy.
Absolutely.
And I needed peace. And I took it.
So that could have been somebody's peace, Kenneth. Bye. Go figure it out. I know it's only across the street, but that's going to get us 4 to 5 hours of peace. Because they ain't going to make it across the street.
And now they had a hospital bill. So
did they fall? Oh, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm not.
No, I did not say that. Now, if you want to imply that, then sure. But I did not say that.
Again, like a hard head.
Mm-hmm. They just get ornery. That's all.
That's all.
Okay. I got one more video. I could play more videos, but where is everybody?
Did they go away? We talking too much.
I'm back. You know what, Kenneth? I couldn't. I laughed so hard. I was like, I am like squealing over here. I'm like, no.
I knew it, Melissa. I totally knew it.
I was trying to be respectful.
No, you were doing a good job. Ultimately, you did a good job.
Great job, Kenneth. Great job. I'm still going to talk about the people. And we know the fact that somebody sent them out their house and was just like, good night. We need a minute. I need a break. So do whatever you're going to do.
Guys. Have a blast. See you
Bye.
Later.
Have a blast. Have fun.
No,
that's what she was saying. That's what she was saying to the blind people. Goodbye.
Y'all try to kick me off the chair.
Have fun.
I thought Scott was going home.
Right. You got your cane and each other. See y'all. Bye.
Did y'all know a person that carries a cane that's blind is called a white cane?
That's what they call them?
It's called a white cane.
Even though it has the red tape on the bottle?
Yes, it's called a white cane because typically they're white with a red tape at the bottom.
Yes.
Did not know that.
I don't know the difference between a cane and a white cane. What's the reference now?
The white cane is like the foldable one for that the blind people have.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could, and it comes out, and they be, feeling around. Stop that.
Look at God's face.
Y'all stop.
You did it. What you mean?
I did not. nothing.
Do the cane again. Show us what do they do with the cane again? Show me one more time. One more time.
Like, you know, looking around.
All right, guys. Tell me what's wrong with this picture.
Looking around.
Feeling around. That's what he said. He said feeling around.
He said looking around.
The second time I said looking, the first
He sure
time I
did.
said feeling.
Yeah. He said looking around.
But there's nothing to look at.
Oh my God, I pray people do not watch me.
Tracy, I thought you was gonna play a video. You can't see our faces.
I
can't. Stop. People see our faces. Hurry up.
What's wrong with this picture?
People are unserious. What? Really?
A trans car.
What's wrong with that picture?
They're not identified here in the United States as a trans cars are not identified here in the United States. So that is not true.
Look at the picture one more time. Who makes that car? Who makes that car?
Tesla.
But what does it say?
Toyota.
Yeah.
Toyota's probably
You know that's the only car he got. You already know that's the only car he got.
Yeah, because he's paid all that money for that trash.
Right.
That car looks horrible. You know, I saw one of us in one of them today.
Oh, what a shame.
And I just looked over and I said, oh.
You said stupid.
I just rolled my window up and kept right on coming.
Oh.
Your car. I don't need to hit mine.
Oh.
I love how some people are putting the I bought this before.
Yes, before the election or
trying to clarify, but it's just like it don't matter. I still judged you before I read your bumper sticker.
Okay,
but you know the best part is I judged them.
All right.
Judged them before this whole thing started because it's ugly.
It is.
It's
It's fast though. I mean, I will say, like, them things, they get up. Now, do I want one? No, I would never. I can't support that man. But still, they
look horrible.
But what if he gave it out for free?
I still don't want it. No.
Nothing.
I don't want anything that I got to go sit at a charger and like charge. I don't want that. I don't want to sit.
Let me tell you something. When I was in California, there's these stations at the Amazon supermarket, right?
Yep.
It'd be like 8:30, and people are charging their cars. They can't even go home. That don't make sense to me. The quality of life that you are giving up to sit in front of an Amazon store so that you could charge your EV vehicle. It doesn't make sense.
People say like, oh, you save money. No, you don't. Because you have to pay every time you go charge that car.
Yeah.
You do?
So,
yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know you had to pay to charge.
This is not like it's free or it's much better than gas. No. Like,
no.
I still gotta pay. I gotta pay and sit. If I'm gonna pay, we're gonna put some gas in this car and I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Keep it moving.
Right.
Yeah, no, you gotta pay and sit.
And then also, sometimes the charges do not work.
In California, a lot of them have been.
It's like a big thing. Like I watched this YouTube channel where they take these electric cars and they take them on road trips across the country. And they do all of them, like Tesla, Lucid, the Chevy Volt, the Ioniq from Hyundai, the other ones from Honda and all this other stuff. But they are horrible. And honestly, Tesla is the best when it comes to that because they've been out the longest and they really did their infrastructure that's really, really well. But the other ones is like you can go to a charging station and it won't work. And certain charging stations are compatible with certain vehicles, and you're literally just like you're stuck somewhere because it says go to the charging station and it doesn't work.
Well, that's the thing out here in California. They were saying that because Tesla hadn't paid some of the people that were holding those charging stations, that the owners were not allowing people to charge. They were covering them up and saying they're not available because Tesla hadn't paid the rent on the charging stations. And so then people are going there saying, hey, this says it's a Tesla charging station, but you can't charge because they didn't pay the money. They didn't pay their rent. So you have nothing now at this point. No, thank you. No, thank you.
That's wild.
Have y'all seen the little man with the mustache who says revolution? Have you guys seen him yet?
No.
There's a little man on TikTok and he talks about like all the things that are happening that should be like a cause for a revolution. He has this little mustache. And so to me, like me having a Tesla truck that I cannot charge because I've gone to the Tesla like charging station and you didn't pay your rent, revolution. It was absolutely like this is what I'm revolting about.
Did you send that to anyone?
No, but I can. I watch him all. I think he's really cute because he just shows up and he's like, revolution. Revolution. I was just like, you're right.
Send it over.
I will send it over to you. Yeah, absolutely. So no, I think it's funny that people like, I mean, you could joke about it, but you still got that trash car. So whatever it is, name it what you want. Toyota, a Honda, whatever. It's still a Tesla.
Here goes somebody covering up their Tesla car. Hold on a second. Like they're so embarrassed now. So hold on a second. It's hilarious.
What in the what?
He's covering up the Tesla car. Trying to save face. That is too funny.
If you have to do all that, try and get rid of the car and get a Beta or something like it. It's at that
And
point.
you just fuck the car up even worse. Like there's no value at this point with doing that.
I think that's the thing is people are seeing that like even if they're probably upside down on the car.
Yeah.
Oh, so
yeah, because if you bought a brand new car, probably like in the last 4
I mean,
years,
look, because you had to put a little deposit down to get on the waiting list, and then you put your more deposit down to actually get the car. Then you still are waiting for it to be delivered. I'm sure, and now with Tesla's like stock dropping the way it has been, I'm sure if you try to sell it, who's going to buy it?
Yeah.
You can't even sell it back to the Tesla. Like, you can't sell it back to Tesla.
Well, can't they just go and scrap the car? Basically,
yeah, but again, then I just threw how much money away in the trash, and I still got to pay that loan.
Yeah,
I'm upside down on the car. If I took a loan out, I'm upside down on the car.
That's very true.
Nope, it wasn't worth the investment. But I'm pretty sure you could get a Tesla probably for like $3 or $4 now. So if you want one, they dropping them off in the middle of the streets. Like, hey, take it.
How much can you get it for now?
$3-4. Like, get some insurance on it. Call it a day.
That is
But
the
people
best.
they just dropping them cars off. Like, I'm straight. I'm good. I don't get it.
I think the only way you should get a Tesla is if you can get it and not have no.
Can you tell me what's wrong with this sample?
Go ahead, Kenneth. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like, if you have to get a Tesla, or you need a Tesla, whatever the case may be, the only way to get it is to get it if you can pay cash for it. I would not be getting a loan for a Tesla.
Go get you a Prius. You're all right. You don't need one. You don't need one.
You could get a Prius. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need it to. Nobody
You can also get another electric car.
Absolutely. You don't need a Tesla. You want a Tesla at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to admit, guys, I took a Uber in a Tesla. Not that crappy shit. It was just like a regular EV car.
Mm-hmm.
It was gorgeous.
It's not to say it's not gorgeous. It's just that, is it gonna set on fire while you're driving down the road?
Yeah.
Or if you
I
fall
just
in
know
a
how-
ditch, can you get out the window, or are you gonna die like that man's sister? No,
Yeah,
not Dick Cheney. Who's the one that
He has his window shaped like a moon. So when you get inside, it's a dome. The car that I was in.
And it makes the car feel bigger when you do that.
Yes, it did.
That's how my Cube was. When you have a really tall roof like that, it makes you feel like the car is bigger than what it actually is. But still,
yes.
It still might set on fire. So it's okay. Wonderful.
My Lord.
All right. Look at this video, guys. This one is not nice at all.
This sample.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Can you understand as a Black woman why I would have a problem with that?
Yeah, I can double check who.
How could that be a mistake? Because this King, that's my last name, right? Comma would be my first name, correct?
Yeah.
How do you misspell Kiera as Kong? That's insane.
Yeah, I can double check who did that. I'm honestly not sure who printed that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Previously, we've never had like any sort of issue like that. I understand where you're coming from.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire right now. Like, that's unacceptable. And even if it is a typo, which, like, if they want to pull that and say that that's what it was, how? Seriously?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure how that happened.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So are you able to, like, go in and see, like who did it, what? Because was that in my chart? How does that happen?
Let me no, like that's not anywhere in the chart. I do see your name is listed here as King, which let me see.
Right. Like, that's like reportable. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Let me just try to get more information. Okay? I do apologize. Again, it wasn't me who like printed that label.
I understand.
I'm not sure how it happened.
I understand. I cannot walk out of this office without raising that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Up as a concern, because what do you mean? That's a Black woman comes into, right, doctor's office seeking care to be taken care of, and they receive.
Yeah. Okay, let me just try to get a little bit more info, okay?
Thank you.
I'll be right back. Medical assistant helping you today? So she's just
it was I see that I put the name incorrect on there. It wasn't really my intentions to do that. Your name on there is not what it seems on there. Like I did mention to her, and she did mention to me that you want this all recorded. That is totally fine. It wasn't really my intention to put your name like that. I did give it to you, and we were double checking it to see if it was incorrect or correct. We didn't mention anything.
We didn't double check anything. You said, have you done a sample like this before?
Have you done a sample, and then I gave it to you, and you went to the restroom.
Correct. So why are you saying that we were checking the name?
We were checking the name because I asked if it was incorrect.
That bitch lying.
Mm-hmm. She better sue everybody. I will sue.
I hope she takes that clinic down.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch is really, really lying right now.
Well, okay, what does the name say on the sample?
King Kong. It says King Kong. It says King Kong.
King is the last name, Kong is the first.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Her name is King, but it's Kiara. And we've all gotten blood work. They look at the blood work, Tracy Brown, they look at paperwork, they hand it to you. They said, is the name correct? You go, yep, Tracy Brown. Look at the birth date. Yep, 8862. Thank you. How did she look at that and not? She was so upset. How did she, when she handed it to her, supposedly, at the point that she was upset, the girl said, I handed it to you. She would have been upset at that point. So it was never handed to her.
And she had to provide the sample.
No, the sample is taken from you. It's put on a blank tube. Before you leave that room, they look at the paperwork, the label. They say, is this your name? Yes. Is that your birthday? Yes. They start labeling the tubes.
That's never happened to me.
To be honest with you, the name should not have been on a tube until she authorized the paperwork.
I don't know. They always put mine on the thing while I'm there, and then they tell me to go and do the sample.
Yeah.
Wait. Breathe. What? They always do what?
They put the stickers on while I'm there. So they have all the stickers there.
Yeah.
And then if I need to go provide a urine sample, the sticker is on there and it has my name and information on there. Before, because it never.
When they're pulling the blood from you,
they still put the stickers on while I'm sitting there.
No.
Well, that's where you are. You can't tell me no.
No,
I just want to know what happens here when I go
pull
to the
blood.
doctor.
The blood is usually unlabeled. They get the sticker. It's only you in the place, so they have all your tubes. They look at the stickers. They give them the stickers to you. Is this your name? Yes. Is this your birthday? Yes. They start peeling, putting on, peeling, putting on, peeling, putting on.
They don't take my blood first. They don't.
Yeah.
They sit there. The empty tubes are there, and then they do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't have to believe me, Miss Tracy. I'm just letting you know how it happens here.
No, I'm at a standstill, so I'm not arguing. I'm saying, okay, I can't not say it, right? Because I can't discount your experience. So I'm going, okay.
Yeah, I think every laboratory does it a little different, where they take the blood at. Versus you taking it at the doctor's office, whether you go into an actual laboratory to get it done, which laboratory, the region you're in, the different guidelines they have in place for that region or that state is always going to be different.
How that office is run. So
yeah.
But at the end of the day, they were wrong for putting King Kong because somebody's name is not.
That's the bottom line. At some point, she had to authorize the paperwork.
Right.
So, at what point did she authorize the paperwork, whether it was on the tube or not? Who the hell think King Kong? That's a problem for me.
Because even when they call you to come to the vet, they would have used the name that's in the system. It would have been King Kong because that's what's on.
Interesting, right? When they call you to the office, they would have said Kiara Kong or Kiara King.
Yeah, like
yeah, you're right.
Because when you go get your blood work, it's not necessarily your nurse. They just have the papers.
Mm-hmm.
And they do ask you your information.
All the time. They have to re-verify it. They do it on purpose. Imagine getting a test back and they go, you have cancer. And you're like, what? I didn't even know I was being tested for cancer.
Right. And how many, let's say, how many Tracy Smiths are there in the world?
Let me
That's
tell
why
you
they
something.
verify your first name, last name, and your date of birth before you.
Let me tell you something. My sister got some legal documents in. And they called her Tony something. It wasn't quite Brown. And so, and it was severe documents. Like it was timed. I needed to respond, da, 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 da. So I called them and I said, who is Tony so-and-so? And he said, well, that's the paperwork for your sister. I said, that is not her name. No, and I wouldn't even tell them her name. I said, this paperwork is not valid. So y'all have to get back to me and resubmit the paperwork.
Wow.
I said, how many of these? I think it was Tony Brown. It might have been Tony Brown. And I said, who is Tony Brown? And they said, your sister. I said, that is not her name. So what are y'all doing? And they were like, well, what is her name? I said, check in your system. But I'm certainly not going to. It's for you to know.
Right.
I'm not helping you. What the fuck is this? So they go, okay, hold on. They go to check the system and they go, Tonya Brown. I said, let me ask you something. How many Tony Browns could there be in a system? And this is a big organization. I said, I bet you there's 500 Tony Browns. I said, another thing. Tonya Brown is not her legal name. She is Tonya A. Brown or she is Tonya Annette Brown. Use her full name in legal documents. Yep, sure did tell him. Wow. Everybody panics. Oh, yeah. Yeah, panic, bitches. Don't do that. And y'all know how passionate I am over Tony. No, she can't defend herself. I'm the only family she got. So when they got back to me, the paperwork. I should check it. The paperwork said Tonya Annette Brown.
As it should.
As it should. Thank you. That's right. So imagine if I got a King Kong. Oh. King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
But you know what, though? She was calm in that doctor's office. She could have went and cussed everybody out.
She's so hurt. She seems so hurt, Melissa.
Well, I hope she gets a really nice,
Me too.
check.
A nice lawsuit.
She needs a big check, okay?
A big one.
A big one.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And an apology. She needs an apology too.
Yeah, I don't know if an apology would be forthcoming. The check would be enough for me. That would be the biggest sorry. A check with several zeros behind it? We can forego the apology.
Right.
A good settlement? I'm good. Okay, guys, I just deleted 1,053 photos.
Of who?
Oh, in my phone. I do a lot of videos and I'm always doing TikTok videos.
Wow.
So I've got all these.
Can you tell me what's wrong with this sample?
I've got these 14-second, 1 minute videos. I just delete everything. Let me make sure I've given y'all everything for
I
tonight.
need you guys' support in helping to free my son. My son is 23 years
I'm gonna
old,
watch this one
and
more
he
time.
is currently facing 21 years of incarceration due to racial injustice.
Oh my God. That's terrible. Wait, this you?
MAGA family, AFF family, Trump supporters. Oh my God, I done found my tribe.
Well, I'm gonna hold your hand with a napkin in between when I say this. Go ask your tribe. Because us over here, the 92%, we attended the cookout with Kamala on November 5th. But you, with the other 8%, wanted to go to the picnic, and now you're upset because your son is the Nick they picked? I'm not understanding. The switch up is crazy. Now you're wearing blue, you're using blue hearts, you're talking about some free the masses, you're using the black power fist. Stink a butt. Call it a J-Lo concert ticket. No one's buying it. You are getting exactly what you voted for. You voted for the racist felon, and they say, you know what? Let's double it and give it back to her. So now you got 4 more years, and your son is facing 21. The 2-for-1 felon deal goes great. Girl, what did you think was going to happen? The leader of your tribe was going to give your son a pardon too? Didn't nobody tell you that was an all-white party? Unfortunately, there's been a tariff placed on thoughts and prayers, so I don't have those for you, but maybe it's time to put back on your cape. You know, this one? It's fun to stay at the JAIL. Or whatever the song said, girl, I don't know. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
Did you all hear there's a tariff on thoughts and prayers?
Absolutely.
Get out, bro.
That is the best. So Miss Kimberlett says a lot of, I guess, white tea and Latinx have them in the DMV. Yeah. Noel says he's given them to Uber. Oh, really? When I was in Vegas, everybody has a Tesla. Interesting.
And his homie canceled the contract because they were supposed to buy up all those Teslas to use for government cars.
What?
And his contract got canceled.
Oh.
Concept of thoughts and prayers for him.
Well,
There's a tariff. There's a tariff for that.
There's a tariff, yeah. Concept. I got concepts, you know. Can't quite find them, but yeah.
So, guys, I got rid of 1,052, and there's still 1,700 left.
Well, that's really good. I have 30,000 pictures on my phone, so I can.
Kat, you know, they've got this book that you could make. If any of them is for your baby, go get the book. They're only $9 to make.
Right, but if I make the book and then I delete them off my phone and then something happens to the book, then we got nothing.
Oh, God. We are not living that kind of fear.
I think about like my kid pictures, all my kid pictures, my parents split, the pictures got split, and all of a sudden my dad claimed that he got 12 pictures of me. Huh? I remember you used to take pictures all the time. I remember looking at them in books and everything. And now you got 12 pictures of me? So, yes, it's called trauma. I understand.
That's trauma.
It's a trauma. I get it.
Trauma response. Yeah.
Absolutely. So everything is on a cloud. Everything is in my phone. Every time if I buy a phone, I need the biggest gigs. How much you got? How much is it? I don't care.
Me too. I take the biggest gigs.
Right.
Yeah.
What you say?
I got
1 terabyte. I will buy it.
I got terabytes. Yes.
I'll buy a terabyte. I don't care. How big can my phone be? Give me the biggest one.
Yeah, mine is TB2. Noah says we can no longer afford thoughts and prayers. There's a tariff.
It is done.
And he says, I've got 30,000 pictures too, child. I can't do anything.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry about that. I can still function a little bit, you know, but we still going.
Don't allow yourself to be crippled. Find alternative means to save those pictures, or you can always upload them to YouTube.
I'm not crippled. I told you I got the biggest gigabyte phone. I am fine. I am not near full. I just keep
Yes.
adding pictures.
Yes.
I get it. I'm just, yeah, that's me. I get it. I know. Trauma.
But you're right, because my pictures go back to Ezra when he was under a year. So it is what it is, child.
I know.
I'm not getting rid of these pictures. All right, guys. How you doing? How you doing, everybody in the feed?
How y'all doing? Y'all making it through?
Yes. These are our diehards. Our diehards will always have our back. Always. Plus, I got the baby girl here, the other little baby girl. Hold on. This is the first daughter. She was less than 2, I think, here.
How old is she now?
Oh my God, 5. 5. And cute as a button nose. Cutie pie. All right, guys. And then I got my candles. Do you guys remember my candles?
Oh, I do
yeah, I
remember
remember your
those.
candles.
Those are
had
cute.
those, yeah.
Yes, I used to sell them. I loved it.
And they smell good.
They smelled so good. Yes, they did. I'm gonna go back to making them. Here goes another batch.
Wait, I think I have.
I love them.
Have some.
What you say?
So I think I still have some.
Oh, you're supposed to burn them. They have magical properties.
I know, but they look so pretty. I didn't burn some of them.
Everyone said that. Everyone was like, I can't burn the candle. Or sometimes they get a reading and they go, Tracy, I brought your candle. And I'm like, yeah. And they pull it off the shelf. It's right here.
That's literally, mine's literally on a shelf. I think, let me see if I can find them. Give me a moment.
Go.
See? You're about to go find them candles. Ain't nobody burning them candles.
Pictures.
Oh no, I burned my candle. I said, oh no.
You know what you have to do?
But you know what was so nice about after you burn the candle is that when you get to see the ending of a wax, to see what you get out of it.
Yes.
You get to see what, you know.
You read the wax, Melissa. Yes.
Yeah.
I've never finished a candle.
Wax, Melissa. When are we going to get you back in the game? You know I keep pushing you. When's Melissa getting back in the game? I'm going to find out what podcast to open up. And I'll share the information with you so you can open up a podcast. Because, you know, I want to do a cheap one.
Okay.
Yeah. But you gotta go
fun.
back to doing you. You were so good.
I loved when I did the radio stuff because it was, you know, it not only was it fun, but you get to experience hearing what other people, because you know that's when I did the free readings and stuff. That way people can call in and stuff.
Yes.
And not only that, but I got to hear a little bit of their stories, or I got validation one time when someone messaged me on Instagram and said, oh my goodness, you told me the guy was going to look like this, this, and that. And that's exactly how he came out. And I was like, okay.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Do you know Blog Talk Radio went out of business?
Really?
I heard about it. But I'm like, no, I love Blog Talk Radio, especially, I mean, it was always something to listen to when, you know.
Yeah.
Well, now we got Instagram and stuff, so everybody's glued to that. But
I think maybe
that stuff is good.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna open up a podcast. There's a design I'm looking to do specifically. So I'm gonna look in. I don't know if how much people charge or anything anymore. But whatever I find, I will pass it on to you, Melissa.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
What you got, Kenneth?
Oh, so I found it. So I think, can you see it?
Yes.
Oh.
And it's still untouched.
Wow.
Yep. I have
That
like
is
three
full.
actually. I only burnt one of them, so I have 3 left. Don't ask me why, but it was so.
Does it still smell? Does it smell good?
Yes, it smells like coconut.
Oh, there was a coconut version. Yes.
Yeah, so that's what it smells like still. The magic properties are still here.
Yes, they are. And you know what you do, Kenneth?
Oh,
To infuse it. You know, hold on. Let me remove the. If you ever want to light it, let's say you have an emergency, right? And you're like, no candles in your house, right? And then you put your hand over it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And you start telling the candle, this is what you need. That's all it takes.
3 candles to burn.
Yes, you gotta be speaking your intentions.
That's it. Yes.
And not only that, but you're putting your vibration on your candle at the same time.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
No, I can't believe I never used them. They were just too pretty to touch, and I burnt one. And I was like, "Oh, it's melting."
It's a good thing.
I know it's a good thing, but I actually felt sad when I was burning one.
I really bust my ass with those candles. I love doing them.
And it was so pretty that I was just like, I can't ruin this. Like it's like a artwork that I have.
It was. You should have seen me. I would have a whole tray of the same color, and they would have to cool down. And then I figured out that I didn't want them to cool too much, but sometimes it would still be moist, and so the flour would melt. I gotta pull the flour out, use another. It was best ever.
It was amazing. These were absolutely amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Melissa, do you remember when you did the I thought about you the other day, the sugar daddy?
The sugar daddy candle. Yeah.
That shit worked. I could not stop Negroes from chasing my ass.
All right, Melissa, I need a sugar daddy candle.
Ooh.
No, it was oil. It was sugar daddy oil.
Yeah, I did sugar daddy oil, and I did the sugar daddy oil, and then I had the sugar daddy herbs.
Incense, the herbs, yes.
Yeah, the herbs where you can sprinkle it, on your candle yourself. But I used to do the candles too.
Yes, you made the candles. No, you took the 7-day candle and lit it for people.
I did that too. Yeah, I did light candles for people. And I also I love to do the carving thing too. So you get to do the carving. And I used to send people with the sugar daddy candle. I used to have the carvings on it. So say like if you want your name on it or whatever, then I would have that carved in your candle. So so it's like a little kit you could do yourself, and then you still got enough herbs, enough oil to make your own after you burn the other candles I give you.
Oh, Noel.
What Noel say?
What did he say? Hold on.
Sugar daddy, no, I can't. Oh my goodness. Hilarious.
All right, guys. I need to go to bed, but I don't have to get up because I don't have to be at work till 1 p.m. tomorrow. But I just want to make sure I get enough.
I have a baseball game tomorrow. Not me personally, but I have to go.
Your baby.
Yes.
How's he
He's
doing?
good. He's so good, you guys. Like, I don't know if I told you guys this, but like this is what I was told. It could be a lie, but hey, whatever. I was told my great grandfather was or my grandfather was in the Negro League. And so I know that my dad played baseball when I was a kid or whatever. I didn't play just because I was scared of balls coming in my face. But
Go to games. Like you can go to games. That's my favorite part
they
of
were
baseball.
that when they come too fast. When they come too fast, I don't like them in my face. So
oh, look at that, Kenneth. You thinking about the other balls, huh? I know.
Kenneth got it. Kenneth got it. And so this little person, so I have a picture of my dad where my dad was standing like cross his arms or whatever. Now, mind you, my son has not seen this picture. He has no idea, whatever. When he hits, which his swing is insane to me, like it's really good for whatever. Like he has a really good stance, a really good swing. He gets to first base, and when he gets to first base, he does the same pose that my dad used to do.
Aww.
And I have pictures, like I put it on my Instagram, but I just was like, oh my goodness, my son, like I just feel like that's his thing and he really enjoys it. So I'm just like, I'm going to encourage you to keep doing it.
I love it.
So I will be a baseball mom, I guess.
Yes.
I just got to bring my Kindle. Good night. Long games. It just be so long, but it's okay. I'm there.
You're there.
I'm there.
You're there. Baseball's my favorite sport.
Is it?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Much like you, my dad was in the minor leagues, Giants.
Wow.
So I grew up with baseball. So I could go to a Yankee game and just sit there.
Yeah.
And be happy. And eat hot dog. And now it's expanded to real, especially in California, real Mexican food. Like Mexican mamas be cooking at them stadiums.
They sure do.
Yeah.
And it's good.
It's so good. Yes.
So yeah.
And I tell you, Dodgers make the best food. Anaheim does not. They're okay, but Dodgers goes down.
I've only been to a couple Dodgers games, but we do the Giants games out here since we're here. The 2-hour drive.
Oh,
but.
San Francisco. Oh. So you go to San Francisco?
Yeah.
How's their stadium? How's their food?
It's beautiful. The food, you got to find the right places, but we've had really good seats. We're usually like right behind the visitors, like their dugout, and then we're right behind them. So he got a free ball.
What?
They came over and gave him a ball when we were leaving. So
y'all are serious.
I'm just like
some free balls. That's serious stuff.
He got to walk in Sacramento. He got to walk around the field, to walk with the baseball team that he was on. So,
oh wow,
baseball
That's really
mom.
nice.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm excited for him.
Don't choose baseball though, because most kids choose soccer.
We chose everything. What season is it? What can he do? He does everything. So he did flag football. He just finished flag football. Then he has baseball. Then he'll have soccer. He does jujitsu. Then we do swimming. So we just keep it pushing. Whatever it is, it's like we got to keep you busy. You gonna do something.
You do. Yeah. I got you.
So yeah, every season you're doing something.
That's right. No, I believe in that. Aw, says A Walker. Hi, A Walker. Okay, guys. How many times I got to say this? Good night.
Fine.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.